Hey guys, it's your Pontiff, Archie Luxury here. Archie Luxury here. And here we are on the Archie Luxury channel. We're here. Okay, guys, I want to say we're starting the show, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We got an interesting topic today. OC unboxes a new Patek. Winner or toxic sludge? I don't think it's going to be toxic sludge. Just quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing today? A JJ Lecoultre, Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso. This is a master compressor. Master compressor. Rose gold, 18K rose gold. Beautiful watch. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful watch. Look at that. Beautiful. 18K rose gold chronograph. Just special, 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 special. Let's run a bit of an intro and let's start the show. Then we can talk about it. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, what do you reckon, guys? Let's get this baby off the ground. Let's get this baby into the air. Let's get the fucker in the sky. What do you reckon, hey? Is that the way to do it? Let's do it, hey? What do you think? Fuckface? Fuckface? Fuckface. What do you think? Fuckface. Fuckface. Let's get this critter into the air. What do you reckon, hey? Yeah, that's what I'd say. It's good. It's good to get the fuckface into the sky. Let's get the fuckface into the sky now. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a little bit of a intro. We've got a short. I want to run a smaller. Here's a 2-minute 50 intro.
Let's play bum chunks together.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love
Thank you so much for your support.
January, February, into March and April. Same way too.
Thank you. Thank you.
May, June or July.
Fucking hell! Horrid!
I never
Absolutely
let a day
horrid!
go by
I give you shower and you
for
snooky,
you to
snooky, snooky with me.
remember.
What the
Just
fuck
in
did I do
case
to
you
you?
go away in August or September, in October and November, not to mention warm December. I love
Half a dozen pieces of fucking
though another
shit.
year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too.
If I can be with you.
Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year too. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you.
I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
Just want to I am sure that Lord is watching this program as well, because he cannot stop watching you, because it's basically very attractive to you sexually, even so that he is not into men's, but eventually he is.
Lord, help me.
Yes, sir.
spent too much money.
I respect you. I will remain.
Okay, I respect you too. I love
no
you.
hard
You can
feelings.
leave now because your time
That's
is
goodbye.
important. I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't want to carry on this bullshit that everything is a struggle. I've got to be totally honest with you. I actually have a tax bill kind of due, and this money would be extremely helpful to meet some obligations that I've got.
In October and November, not to mention warm December, I love you. Though another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one
If I can
too.
be with you.
Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year too. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Holy fuck! What the fuck? I'm looking in the mirror!
I love you.
Yes, what a great little intro. Little intro to start the show. Let's get this baby off the ground. And we've got the super chat starting to roll in. Rich Mitch, £2. Hair looks good. Thank you. Thank you. It's starting to get its own sort of flavor there. Guys, we're talking Pateks, we're talking watches. What do I think of the OC watch? Now, OC actually sent me some exclusive pictures of the watch. I'll bring up a photo of the said watch, and we'll discuss this piece. What do I think? Is it dog shit? Is it garbage? Would I have bought it? So here we go. This is the Patek that OC has bought. It's a Patek 5396, which is an annual calendar, so it's a complication Patek, and this is kind of a special model in the sense that it's a new release for 2024. It has the most beautiful blue dial and very, 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 very tastefully done. It's got diamond indices there. Look at that's baguette diamonds. What does that mean? Well, it's fucking expensive. Fucking expensive. And what do I think of it? It's a spectacular. However, very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watch. Now, interestingly enough, I'm very keen to know that he chose the 5396, which is more of a traditional kind of a dress watch complication. White gold, blue dial. Fuck, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The only thing is, OC tends to be a bit of a hype collector, and he certainly isn't buying solely for value. You know, this is a guy here. He buys things that are, well, they're fucking beautiful. They are beautiful. Would I have bought it? Well, I got to be totally honest with you. It's when I looked at the specs of 5396, I would have bought a pre-owned one. But you know what? You don't get the sexy blue dial with the baguette diamonds. So it's how do I put it? It is absolutely gorgeous. It's an absolutely gorgeous watch. Is it more gorgeous than cheaper 5396? Probably. Is it worth double the money? Okay, Arch, let's run the gauntlet. If you had a choice of Buckley's, he's got the same reference, 5396, Tiffany dial, or I had a choice of OCs. If I was to pick one, which one would I choose? Which one would I choose? Fuck, that's a good question. If it was me and I had a choice of the two, I'd probably go the OC way, because Tiffany dial doesn't really mean much to me. It's more of a New York thing, Tiffany and Co. And also, I love a blue dial. But that's not to say Buckley's watch is garbage. Far from it. Buckley's watch is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. This watch here, what do I think of it? Well, I think it's an absolutely stunning watch. It is stunning, beyond stunning, beyond stunning. 5396. The 5396. It is just a gorgeous watch, and let's just remember, when was the 5396 released? Now, these originally came out how long ago? 10 years ago? I said I thought it was about 10 years, 13 years ago. No, I was wrong. 5396 originally came out. When did it come out? I had to think long and hard about it. When did it come out? And according to Collectability, who John Reardon, who's an expert in Patek, he says it came out in 2006. 2006. That's when they released this watch. And far out. Yeah, 2006. Fuck. So, you know, it's absolutely fucking gorgeous. Now let's have a look. There's a press article. Let's go call up a press article. By the way, super chat, Rich Mitch, £2. Hair looks good. Thank you so much. There's an interesting article, and that's from Houdinki. And this article is dated, let's pull it up, 23rd of April. January, February, March, April. That's April. Fuck, that's only a couple months ago. That's when Patek released this particular version. And let's have a sticky beak and see what they say about it here. So thank you, Rich Mitch, for that super chat. So what do they say here? They say this year at Watches and Wonders, Patek introduced the white gold 5396G annual calendar, which adds a gradient blue dial and diamond baguette indices to the existing collection. 5396 is still a 5396 for white gold case, 38.5 mils. Uses the Patek 26-330 movement. Okay, fair enough. It's a 5396. This watch here, the Patek 5396G annual calendar, has an MSRP of $63,510. Fuck! 63,510 USD to AUD. Let's work that out. Fuck, 97,000 Australian. Fuck, that's a lot of money. But let's keep going. Taking a step back, a 5396 annual calendar was introduced way back in, okay, they tell us there again, 2006. It's the as the first annual calendar in the Calatrava style case, as the first annual calendar in a Calatrava. I suppose you could argue the 5146 was also an annual calendar in a Calatrava style case. The first Patek annual calendar was only introduced it's the 5035. Patek updated the lineup in 2016 on the 20th anniversary. Now the reference gets its most dressed up treatment yet. Okay. Patek has used the gradient blue dial. Well, it is fucking amazing. I particularly appreciate it in the 5.1. That's the manual wind chronograph version. They use a similar dial. What else do they say here? Oh, look at that. Beautiful big rotor movement. Lovely. Is the 5396 worthy of I think it is. Of course it is. 53 was not good enough for Maya and Tiffany. Surely it's befitting. Okay, well, I don't know what they're staying at there. Okie dokie. What's this? Oh no, that's a perpetual calendar. That's comparing it to that's a perpetual. Okay. The basics. Let's have a look here. Oh, and we speak of the devil. Speak of the devil himself. The devil is here, and we have the original, the wonderful,
The original devil.
OC. Hello.
All right, you baited me on. Good job. Good job.
There, I just wanted to say, guys, I need panelists, and me and OC. OC's a great guy. Does that mean I've stabbed Bear in the back? Actually, OC and Bear get on now. Latest development. You and
Yeah.
Bear get on. So OC, firstly, let me just say congratulations. Congratulations on your pickup there. You want to do an unboxing? Let's do an unboxing. What would you like to do? I'm just in.
Let's do an unboxing. Tell you what, I'll go off. I'll go off camera. I'll set up another camera and I'll do an unboxing. So give me 2 minutes.
Okay, that's okay. We'll give you a couple. OC's getting ready for an unboxing. It's a very interesting, very interesting Patek to have there. It is, in my opinion, fucking amazing. It is fucking amazing. It is fucking amazing watch. I really want to interview OC about it. By the way, there just to have a bit of balance there. I especially for this occasion, I got my Patek out. I got it out yesterday for the show. I'm pulling out my Patek Philippe. This is my own Patek itself there. It's the world time. I've got my own world time for the show here because interestingly enough, my Patek world time is also white gold, and it really does highlight the blue. It's got a dark blue leather strap, and it also shows off the blue writing of the countries and also the blue center disc for AM PM of the time. So I brought this out specially to discuss this. So basically what I was saying there, we're just looking at the Hodinkee article there. The Hodinkee article is quite interesting. It's fucking expensive. So it's basically 5396. It's got the big rotor, which that's a nice movement there. It's a beautiful watch. 5396, $63,000. It is, unfortunately, it's not cheap. It's definitely not cheap. And you know, I got to be totally honest with you. It's a fucking difficult decision there. It's very difficult decision because for the same money as buying this new from the boutique, OC could have got a perpetual calendar like the Zeal in the house. The tan Zeal got a absolutely beautiful perpetual calendar, and for the same money, our OC could have done the same. Now, does that mean OC is wrong? No. But oh fuck, I love that. You can hear the rotor. The rotor. Absolutely beautiful. Rooted rotor. The rotor. Absolutely beautiful. So I got to be honest with you there. These watches are absolutely beautiful things. I mean, are they rational decisions? I mean, fuck, look, if you want to be rational, don't buy a fucking luxury wristwatch. They're all a waste of money. Of course they are. Of course they are, but it's not about that. That's not about this hobby is saving every last dime. The thing about this hobby is to enjoy beautiful, rare things and share them with fellow friends and enthusiasts. That's what we like to do. We like to share this stuff with enthusiasts. And I got to be totally honest with you. It is a lot of money. It is a fuckload of money. And, you know, you can buy a 5396 much cheaper. You can buy a second-hand one. You can buy a second-hand one. You can go and European watches, who I've always found European watches to be a bit on the fucking expensive side. Here we go. We got Happy Meal $2 for the same money. You could pin the link, man. Oh fuck! I didn't pin the link. Oh fuck. Okay, I'll pin it now. Just sorry, Curly. I didn't. Fuck. Just getting that link pinned now. Where do I pin this fucking thing? Here we go. Pin the link. It's done. Boom. Message pin. Sorry, Curly. Apologies. $2 there. Happy Meal. For the same money, you could pin the link, man child. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, Tim. Okay. I've got to be honest with you. For the same money there, let's go and have a look. We'll have a look. European Watch Gallery. They have, let's go and have a look. Let's go and see what they have there in. Let's have a look in Pateks. Let's see what those fuckers have in Patek Philippe. Fuck, I hate Chopek. Fuck, I hate that brand. I mean, would you look? What was that? So Chopek's 20. You'd buy the fucking Daytona, wouldn't you? Let's have a look here. Watches. Let's get. Oh, sorry. I got to click on that. Brands. We want Patek fucking Philippe. That's what we want, fuckers. Patek fucking Philippe. Here we go. Here we go. So just having a look at. Oh, we got OCE still. We got having a look at European Watch Gallery. That's a bargain. The travel time at 25.5. Yeah, that's a bargain. Let's have a look. Have they got any? Look at this. You got basic Calatrava manual wine, 3919. That was my first Patek, $10,000. Fuck, split second, 200,000. We've got perpetual calendars starting at 46. 5127. Look at that. Beautiful. I had that model there. Here we go. Here's a 5396, 44,000. So that's actually white gold, same as the OC one, except no, it has got the dial is the gray, anthracite gray. I've kind of I must admit the blue is spectacular. Is this a bad? It's got the movement. Well, the older incarnation's got the 324, but that's neither here nor there. 2016, so 44, so 20,000 more. Fuck, 20,000 more. Jeez, I get it. I do get it. But I mean, the thing is, okay, so then you look at it. So that's like new with Patek box and papers. It's 45,000, 45 compared to 60, 64. What's that? That's 20,000, approximately 19,000 difference. Oh, the blue is so much more sexy. The blue is sexy. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can't miss that, that's for sure. you definitely can't miss it. You know, you've got to. I mean, in all honesty, there you have to. I'm just setting my world time now. You know what? You have to admit that is a fucking sexy watch. Just getting my world time set now. It's 9:11. There we go. We got Mr. Zoso. Here we go. Mr. Zoso sent in a super chat, $2. Pull up the Breguet 5817 PR at European watches. Let's have a look. Okay, let's get the Breguet. I love Breguet. Let's have a look. Let's do a quick perusal. What the fuck do they have there? Fuck. Ooh, transatlantic. Oh, white gold, 13.6. Fuck. Fuck, that's nice. White gold. I got another trans. Oh, fuck. Oh! Type 21. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. I got a Type 21. Fuck, they've got some beautiful shit there. That's the new Breguet there. Sorry, which one? There was the I just got mesmerized, swashed by the beautiful 5817. 5817. Let's have a look. Where is it? 5817. Oh, look at this. This is the 5817. Let's have a look. Yep, this is it. Fuck. Breguet Marine automatic big day. Oh, it's platinum. Fuck. $25,000. $25,000. 18K rose and platinum on rubber. That is how do you put that? That is fucking gorgeous. What do you think, guys? Do you think that is fucking gorgeous? Look at that. Fuck. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, that is fuck, that's beautiful. 20. Oh, wow, look at the movement there. That's amazing. Look at the Breguet. My god, look at that. That is ooh, sexy box. Sexy. Fuck. What a beautiful Breguet. What do you think, man? Oh my god, it's just bringing back. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. What an amazing watch. What an amazing. Absolutely. Oh my god, you see shit like that. You want to bring out my Bregster myself. That's my Breguet. Fuck. There you go. Look at that, Breguet. There you go. There's your cousin. He's in platinum. I've got you in rose. Yes. I mean, I just think just incredible positioning that on my.
Yo, Arch. For some reason, I cannot connect with the phone onto your StreamYard.
Hey, that's like, don't worry. That's okay. That's like, hey, no problems at all there.
I tried everything. I tried everything, but here it is.
Hey, okay. Da-da! Slowly release. This is the release from Patek Philippe. It's a grand classic from Patek Philippe.
It's just a complication.
Let's open the bitch up. Ooh, look at the box. Oh my god. Absolutely beautiful. Do you love it?
I do really like it. So
this is a new release for 2024. The Patek 5396. What makes this super special is that blue dial. And I got to be honest with you, that is an incredible watch.
terrible camera. Terrible camera. Sorry.
It's perfectly okay. Perfectly okay there, OC.
This, listen, I've talked to a lot of people in the community. I've been thinking about getting a dress watch for over a year and a half, and you can go, different routes. You can choose an independent brand, but usually if you do an independent brand like Laurent Ferrier or FP Journe or something like that, those are for people who typically have a lot of watches already, a lot of dress watches.
What was that other brand your friend got? What's it? Grummanfeld? What was it?
Grunfeld is another one. Grunfeld, Laurent Ferrier, yeah.
Mind you, the resale on that shit, you got to be careful. Be careful. The resale value, you know what the resale value is like, don't you? You know what it's like, don't you?
Well, you can get hit pretty hard on some of them for sure. So
yeah, it is. I just got to grab this super chat. Let me just grab this super chat. Showcase watches, James. He's a lovely, lovely guy. Thank you so much for the super chat. And what James is saying is question, Showcase watches, £10. Question for you guys. Is Omega losing their way? Even I'm losing track of all the damn watches. I'm considering Tudor or IWC as the next obsession. No Rolex. I'm a tool watch guy. Thoughts? Look, I got to tell you, James, I think Omega is absolutely out of their fucking mind. They have done so many dumb things. It's not funny. They continually put their prices up. They've continually released gold versions. And fuck, I don't know who buys this stuff. I really don't know who buys this stuff. In my opinion, James, I think you nailed it. I tell you another brand I would look at. JLC and Breitling. That's two brands I would really consider. Tudor, massive. Tudor's really secondhand. They have the ass fallout. I would say to you, James, if you can, why don't you get a Breguet obsession? Because Breguet secondhand, fuck, do they also, same swatch group, they tank. Bargains there. We'll talk about that soon. I've got Golden Baba, $2. 15 minutes later, was OC rubbing out one before the unbox?
No, your streamer has a weird setting where it basically it says it wants to enable local recordings, and therefore like Safari, it doesn't like Safari. Yeah, so not good.
We've got Patek Philippe, $50. Congratulations to OC on owning a Patek Philippe, better than the Pontiffs. Was I correct that OC is now Buckley's son?
No, Buckley's my son.
Now, let's just clarify a few things here. I just want to bring up OC. I just want to bring up for the screen here. You sent me that beautiful photo yesterday. I'm just going to display that because I think that is a beautiful shot.
Much better.
Much better. And I do want to ask you some questions. I do want to ask you some questions here about the watch that you have bought there. $50 from Tanzil. Thank you so much for the super chat there. I really do appreciate it. I want to ask you something. Okay, so let me ask you some questions here. Let me interview you.
Sure.
You bought it. Can you mention the AD? Was it Wempe?
Wempe. Yep.
Okay, you got it from the Wempe in New York. How was the experience? Can I ask you that firstly?
The experience was incredible. It was actually incredible. I went there on July 1st. I did a round of AD meetings. I met with AP. I met with Richard Mille. I met with Rolex. I met with Wempe. I met with Bucherer, a lot of different teams. And I explained to each one of them what I was thinking about doing with my collection. Wempe listened to me very carefully. And they said, cool. And I told them I was looking for a dress watch to start the journey with Patek Philippe. And they called me 2 weeks later and they said, we have one of the items that you requested if you want it. So I thought it was incredibly fast turnaround time. I went in there, gave them my credit card. They put the watch on. I walked out with literally nothing. They said, we'll ship it to you to your home. with an armored carrier. So I walked out with not even a receipt. I walked out exactly as I came in, and then the next morning or the morning after that, they had an armored car, free shipping, and dropped it off.
So you actually tried it on when you went to Wempay, but and paid for it.
Yep.
You tried it.
Of course, tried it on, looked at it. They spent an hour with me. Spent an hour with the whole team there. The head of
Was there any
Patek Philippe.
special fancy wancy drinks? Any fancy wancy drinks?
I had soda water. I had club soda,
Club soda. Okay.
sparkling water. But like my when I was looking for a dress watch, I thought you can either go independent like FP Journe or one of these little brands, or you go with one of the big three for dress watches. And I want to know if you agree with me. Like when I think of the big three for dress watches, it's Patek Philippe, it's Breguet, or it's Longa, right? Is there anybody else you would consider?
Shit. Maybe Vacheron?
Vacheron, yep. I've never been a huge lover of Vacheron, but they do make great dress watches.
It's very, let me just grab these two super chats. We've got a super chat from Patek Philippe, $5. AC3, honestly, man, not a bad thing I can say about this watch. I think the diamonds are classy. Dial is schmicko and best usable complication around. Look, I got to be totally honest with you, OC. The watch is absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Thank
It's
you.
beyond gorgeous. It's super great. I want to come back to that point. I'm just going to grab another super chat. P Cars, $5.50. Congratulations, OC. Beautiful piece. That's from P Cars. P Cars, thank you so much. And I met P Cars in New York. He's the guy who gave me the VIP ticket in Watch Time New York. P Cars, you are a true gentleman. Let me tell you this. This is what I'm thinking, OC. And I firstly start off and I thought, fuck, can I just tell you this? Please don't be offended. Can I please say this to you?
Sure, go ahead. Nothing offends me.
I thought, why has he done that? He should have got a second-hand 5396.
I knew you would be thinking that.
Stop. Okay. Then I realized something. Okay, yeah, he could have got a cheaper one. And I pulled up one at European Watch Gallery. They had a grey dial piece. Beautiful watch, 2016, 20,000 cheaper.
20,000 cheaper, 100%.
But you know what? It doesn't have that fucking gorgeous blue dial. That blue dial, it's to die for. Okay,
They did make this blue. They did make a blue dial with rose gold about 7 or 8 years ago.
I don't think it works as well on the rose gold as on the white gold. And the thing about the white gold is they did it on the 5170, that blue dial. And I think that's the one that Doc really loves, the blue, the starburst kind of dial there. I got to tell you, okay, let's just clarify. I want to say this to you. Okay, so I firstly thought, why did he do that? He should have bought secondhand. But then I'm thinking to myself, the other side of me says, well, hang on a minute. It's like buying, when I bought my BMW, right? That was a big purchase, okay? You know what? I went there. They had a ribbon on the car. They opened the curtain. You know the bullshit. Now, but the thing is this. It is bullshit. Of course it's bullshit. But you know what? Isn't it nice to experience bullshit yourself? And at the end of the day, just like with my car, I got it new. I got to enjoy it, the smell, and I got the colors I want, and I got this, and you got the. And this is the thing. This watch here is you don't look at it and think, "Fuck, why did he do it? Why didn't he get the cheap one?" You go, fuck, that's amazing. And I mean, it is a lot of money. As I mentioned on the stream here, for the same money secondhand, you could have got a perpetual calendar like Tan got. That was low 60s. You could have got, but you know, the reality is, okay, well, if that's the case, instead of buying a BMW, I should have bought a Camry.
Right. Or you buy a certified pre-owned BMW from 2020.
Exactly. You know, you buy a pre 2016. You know, you
2016.
buy the thing is with it is sometimes in life it's nice to, and the reality is you can't get that blue dial secondhand. This is a new release. It's spectacular.
Listen, I'm not under any illusions that this won't drop in value. That's not a problem. You know, these are luxury watch purchases. Will this be worth 10,000 less in a year or 15,000 less in a couple of? Sure, no doubt about it. But
Hopefully it's a keeper. Hopefully it's a keeper. And I must say, I really hope you also keep that platinum Daytona you have.
the day date.
Sorry, the day date. We got Mr. Zoso, $5. Jesus, you guys are vicious. The
Yeah,
watch
Archie's
is beautiful.
vicious. Archie is vicious.
Congratulations, and yeah, wear it in good health.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Yes,
Zoso.
sir.
Appreciate it.
Just out of interest, I want to say one thing to you. Can I say
Can I
something?
finish? Can I finish a story? Can I just finish a little bit of a story?
Oh,
So
sorry. Yes,
so-
please.
So like I think, and you never really answered my thought, but I think you look at Patek Philippe, you look at Breguet, and you look at Longa, right? Those are like the three, in my mind, the three premier dress watch brands. But at the
I
end of
would
the day-
totally agree with you. Patek, Lange. I'm surprised you say Breguet, but I would agree. Breguet they got some beautiful dress pieces.
They really do. And I consulted with a lot of people. I consulted with Tanzil, with Humble Pine, with Keslowitz, with SE, with, I don't want to offend anybody, but maybe 5, 6, 7 people, a lot of people. And at the end of the day, you can't beat, I mean, Patek Philippe is the gold standard. They just are collectability and auction prices and desirability. They're not the rarest brand. They don't make 5,000 watches a year. They make 70,000 watches, but just over the
70?
decades,
I thought it was a bit lower than that. Is it 70 now?
I think it's close to 70 now. Yeah. So they definitely make a lot of watches, but and some of them sell for under retail, but you know what? Over time, Patek Philippe is the brand that people choose when they want the most iconic dress watch. And they're known for complications, they're known for precious metals. This watch to me I love the symmetry of it. I do love the blue. I do love the fact that it's baguettes. I like the complication. I like that it's in white gold. There's a lot of, it just checked a lot of boxes for me. And the fact that it was kind of a new release, a 2024 release, those are trickling in now, the 80s. But they treated me really well at Wempe. And I want to thank all the people, Keslowitz, Tanzil, all my watch colony people, especially SE, Humble Pine. Humble Pine, I think, has 8 Patek Philippes. And so I consider him an expert. And everyone really pushed me into, and you, by the way, as well. I mean, you remember when I started watching you in 2020, you were famous for having your 5 Patek Philippe collection. And so listen, Patek Philippe
I still own 5 Pateks. It's just that I've only got custody of one at the moment.
Right.
Because those watches are still legally mine. Did you know that?
Technically, they are. Yes. I hope you find them. I hope you recover them.
Who knows?
And then listen, if Patek Philippe launches new models in the future that I like a version of the Nautilus or a version of the Aquanaut or whatever, years from now, I'll have some purchase history to get me a little bit further down the line there. So it's not all about saving money in the short term.
Yes. I got to tell you some interesting statistic. Can I give you a statistic, please?
Go for it.
Can I please give you a statistic? Okay. So the MSRP, it's quite readily available there. You can see it online. It is 64,000 US dollars. Okay, it's online. Now, out of interest, I want to show you something. So I want to show you 3 watches. My World Time,
Mm-hmm.
the Breguet,
Mm-hmm.
and number 3, the gold JLC. Did you know for these three, I paid 64,000, except 64,000 Australian dollars.
That's a very good deal. Good value. You're a very value conscious purchaser.
Value shopper. Value. Now, the thing is, I got to tell you something. Your watch is still very good value, in my opinion. And, you
Let's
know,
not go
life
crazy.
isn't always about buying the cheapest. It's not always about the cheapest. And
It was about
are you
the
gonna put some
experience.
paintings up in your room? Are you going to put some paintings up in your room there? Are you going to have some pictures behind you?
Maybe. It's
See, what I do is I frame some of the Patek advertisements. You should get a Patek advertisement or something like that.
Yeah.
Put that on the
I did get
wall.
this. Yeah. They included this in the box here.
Beautiful. I gotta tell you, we got a super chat here. Let's do this here. We got a super chat from Patek Philippe, $5. OC, as a Patek owner, do you respect Archie's JLC master compressor in the same league or even the same room as your? And so this was a very expensive watch, new, highly respected. It's a little bit dated, like it's chunky monkey. Fashion has gone a little bit more slimmer. But answer the question, OC. As a Patek owner, do you respect Archie's JLC master compressor in the same league or even the same room as your annual calendar? Please. I say no more.
I respect JLC as a brand for sure for their contributions to the watch industry, but I mean they're not on the same. They're not at the Patek Philippe level, in my humble opinion. And this watch is a nice watch for you, Archie. It looks great on you.
Yeah, I agree. I think it is a great watch. JLC, of course, has a tie-in to Patek. You know that, don't you?
Didn't they make the movements for Patek
They
for a
made
while?
some movements for some models. And, also Breguet has a tie-in to Patek as well,
Yeah. I do love a lot of the Breguets. I mean, I love the retrograde date. I love the retrograde seconds. I love so many models, but those are
How about the
expensive too.
Type 21? How about the Type 21?
Hmm.
You saw that. You saw that in London.
Yeah, I saw it in London. It looks amazing on you. It fits you
The
perfectly.
thing about this watch is, look, secondhand, these are very good buys because they're a solid gold watch. The thing I like to do is when I meet people, let me say this to you, OC.
I sent you a picture from this morning, by the way. But yeah, I think your audience would appreciate.
I like to have things that are interesting things. Like, there's no point having a Submariner. You think, everyone's seen it, but to have like a gold Breguet, you may not buy it. It may not be your cup of tea, but it is an interesting piece. Now, you sent me another pic. I'm going to pull that pic up. I think that's the one Tan sent me. That's on your deck, isn't it? Your deck? Your deck outside?
It was at my office this morning, my office in New York. So, yeah.
You sent that to me. Okay, I'll have a look. Oh, yeah. Got that one there. Oh, you're off. Okay, I got a few photos. Just downloading it now. Oh, that's yesterday. Today, I'm just calling it up there now, Mr. Absolutely beautiful photo. Let's get it up on the screen now. I wanted to ask you something. Okay, so when you bought this dress watch itself, let me find it. Let me find this. By the way, we were talking about the master compressor there before. Very quickly, I want you can insult it. You can say what you like. Is this in the same league as your Patek?
No,
yes, no, maybe.
I mean, I think you would answer the question honestly yourself, right? It's really not.
Oh, I think it is. I think JLC, solid gold JLC. No, to be honest with you, the thing about this watch is this was their sports watch from about 2010. This shows you how badly things can date.
Yes, it does.
And
Yeah, but
you know,
how could,
the thing is, it's a very good value, bang per buck watch. Column wheel, vertical clutch chronograph. Ooh,
why
it's got a
I
lot
can't
going for
I
it.
never thought I would come on and that you of all people, Mr. Patek Philippe, would try to argue that this watch that we're all looking at with our own human eyes on the screen is in any way comparable to a beautiful modern Patek Philippe annual calendar. But
Well,
what is going on here? Have I entered bizarro world?
no, no, that's exactly it there. Now, let's pull up that picture you sent me. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get this baby up on the screen now. There we go. Look at this, sir. I gotta ask you the question. What did you sell to buy it? Tell me what you sold. How did you fund it? Tell me what
I sold
because you sold a few watches.
I sold a two-tone bluesy 126613. I sold a Batman, a
Oh, that was the 41 mil. The
126710.
41 mil.
Mhm.
41 mil. You got most of your
Yep.
money back on that, or lost a little bit, or broke even? How did you go?
I got pretty much all my money back on it.
Okay, that's the bluesy. Fuck, the bluesy's a. Oh, did you? That's a hard pill to swallow, but
It's a beautiful watch, but I don't wear it. You know, and you got to make choices. You got to make hard choices.
and okay, what else did you sell? Tell me what else, please.
The Batman, the 126710 Batman had to go.
Oh, fuck! The Batman went.
Yeah, the Batman went. But I also have a root beer and a Pepsi on Jubilee, so I have two
Okay.
GMTs. Yeah, and I had to let go of.
Bluesy.
Yep, the bluesy. That's the previous one, the 116.
Oh, you had the later version, didn't you?
Yeah, the
You had the
126.
41. Yep. I like the gold writing. I must say, I like the gold writing. But hey, they're both beautiful. And what else did you sell? You sold a Batman, a bluesy. What else?
A black
The
dial.
Batman. You would have got your money back. You got your money back on the bluesy.
Yeah, I got my money back on both. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, the Batman.
And what else?
Batman, I got way over what I paid because the Batman goes for 4,000 or 5,000 over retail.
Yes. And what else did you sell?
A steel black dial Daytona.
Whoa! A steel black dial. It's a ceramic.
Yep, 116,500 LN.
Ooh, that
Yep.
is a bitter pill. Fuck, that's a.
It is, but I have the rose gold on Oyster Flex with the baguettes, so I have another Daytona.
Rose gold. Oh, okay. Yes. Fool, you certainly sold some pieces off.
Yeah, so that funded like a lot of it. Funded 2/3 at least.
Okay, fuck. That's a lot. These are expensive. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And okay, so let me ask you this. We've got another super chat coming in. We've got one here from CB, $5. By the way, guys, I love my JLC. I love this watch. In fact, it's a better chronograph than a Daytona. It's a better chronograph. Than it is incredible. It's incredible. Let's come back here. We got OC $5. OC Patek or
CB.
Zenith shot. Let me think. Congratulations, OC. I love it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's cool. And to me, by the way, this is the dress watch version of the 5726. You know the Nautilus 5726?
Yes.
Yeah, the Nautilus 5726
I
is
would
exactly
tend to say, didn't this come out first? This came out in 2006. The Nautilus came out way later. So
fair point.
This was the OG compared to, but you are right. You are right in what you say there. CB $5. OC Patek or Archie Zenith shot. Oh, Archie Zenith, the shotgun. Well, look, it's a different price point. It's a different. Let me say something to you, OC. I want to say this to you, okay? You spent a lot of money, okay?
It doesn't make sense spending
Do
that kind
you
of money on a
realize?
watch.
I want to
get it.
say one
Yeah.
thing to you.
Yeah.
okay?
I could have. I could have
OC,
bought 1,000. I could have bought 75 Tissot PRXs for the price of that.
just
Sure.
out of interest, I just added what I paid for my current six watches because remember, the Explorer 2 is currently in hock. Okay, I want to say this. I want to say this to the. I want to say this to the audience. Now, this is the question. Okay, it's good to have a laugh at these watches, but I want to bring up one picture, and I want to give you a choice. These 6 pieces actually costs me 97,000 Australian dollars. Actually, to be completely exact, 97,100 AUD to USD. That is the equivalent of 63,500 US dollars. That's about the same as that one Patek. Now, you may not like the Zenith. You may not love the JLC, but as a value proposition, these 6 for that one Patek. 6 for 1.
Yep. And you can also. I could also get. 15 Tudor Pelagoses for the price of the Patek Philippe as well.
That's what I'd like to say, OC. 6 for 1. Now
You are the pontiff.
Well, look. The thing is, let me say this, okay? Some of my watches don't. They were bought secondhand. Some of the watches here don't have papers. I don't have papers for the World Time. It's got service papers. The Breguet doesn't have papers. So it's a different ball game. Okay?
I only really love 3 of these, to be honest. Your World Time, even though this isn't the best World Time, the one that Tanzil has is better. The
sure.
You have the 5130, right?
5130, yeah.
Yeah, 5230 is way better. It doesn't have the crown guards, and it's just a nicer looking case.
Oh, it's a beautiful watch. Beggars can't be choosers. And what's the
I
second
know.
piece? They said there's only 3 you like here. What's the 3?
I mean, I do like the Breguet on you. The Breguet looks good with a strap. It's a gold watch. I saw it in person on your wrist. And
as you said to me, why wouldn't you wear a gold watch? Wear it. You've got to wear it. You told me that. You said
no. I think I told you you should have worn your World Time traveling to London like everybody
else.
The
third
one is the Speedmaster. The Speedmaster is an iconic watch.
Oh, you wouldn't go for the bluesy?
Nah, I would get rid of that one. That's the only Rolex that you have.
You did get rid of it.
Yeah, I'd get rid of it. That you should have a different Rolex than that. And
get
rid of the Zenith.
I got the Explorer, but it's hot. I got a title loan on it. I got a title loan, remember? To get the JLC. I got a title loan on that's why I don't have it in my possession, because it's pledged as security until I paid the money back.
Yeah.
Us poor people need to do that, OC. We got a super chat here. Let me grab the next super chat. We got one from Patek Philippe, $5. Look, AC3, offer you cost minus 4,500 to take that JLC off your hands. Wow, look, AC3. I'll offer you cost minus 4,500 to take that JLC off your hands. Wow. Yes. It's I love how everybody hates it. That's the one thing I really, you know what I love in my watches is the shotgun, the Zenith. I would never sell because Bear hates it, right?
Well, Bear and I agree on that then.
I can't sell the master compressor now because everybody hates it in the community. That level of hatred has to be respected. That has to be respected. That has to be. I'm going to put the world time on my wrist here. That level of hatred.
And by the way,
needs
I
to
almost bought a 5230p platinum world time. I came very, very close. I was in London.
Oh yes, that was when we were in
Remember that?
London, wasn't it?
I was in London. We were at BQ Watches. Shout out to BQ Watches. They treated us really well there. But they had one in stock. It was on consignment. And the person wanted, I think, 50,000 pounds, which was like $63,000. And I wanted to pay 50. So there was a little bit of a gap there. And we couldn't quite bridge the gap. And I'm glad we didn't, because I came very close to buying that. So, and it's a beautiful watch, that platinum world time, and I would have loved it. It was that blue, but but I'm glad that I got what I got. It all worked out.
We have also got here JD 20 ARS. That's 5 cents. Gotta hand it to Devil. He doesn't buy shitters.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know
Archie
why
sure
this
does.
guy doesn't like you. He just dislikes you.
You know, the Devil's an extremely powerful supernatural entity. So I'm happy to be compared to Satan.
Yeah, I don't know why he does that. You know, he's just a nasty little fucker. They can be really
all good.
nasty.
Hey,
you know?
he's paying, Archie.
He's paying. Yeah. I gotta be honest with you there. That's fair enough. We got a super chat. Herman Love, $5. Herman Ingram, $5. Luxury watches are for the wealthy. If one is not wealthy, one is a poser. What the hell does he mean? I don't know if I agree with that. What does he mean by that? I don't get this. What does this mean? Herman Love, $5. Luxury watches are for the wealthy. If one is not wealthy, one is a poser. That means if you're no. I mean, I don't like his moral judgments here. What the hell is Herman getting at? I'm trying to decipher this. I don't understand. Sell the used watches. Get a Timex. I mean, this is coming from somebody who decided to buy a Chopard. Okay, so I told you not to buy the Chopard, right? And then you want to get out of it to get a Rolex. Fuck. Chopard's a beautiful watch. That's an absolute gorgeous watch. I don't know why you get a Timex, buy a used Corolla, and pay your. Well, you know what? The beautiful thing about living in a free enterprise economy is that I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. If I want to get finance and get a HELOC and work until I'm 90, well, you know what? I'm allowed to do that. Herman. If I want to stay home all day and just be a mean, vicious cunt, I can do that too. So, Herman, you know, the beautiful thing is it's not one size fits all. And why would anybody want to take the advice from a vicious, nasty fuck? Don't you agree? Why would somebody take?
there's something. Well, there's something to be said for not living beyond your means, but then to say that if you do have something that is a luxury piece, that then you're a pretender or you're a poser, and that's not really a very nice thing to say.
Exactly. So, I mean, look, you know, I think you have to decide what you want to do. You got to decide what makes you happy. If you have a couple of watches that make you really happy, I got to be honest with you. It's not a pissing competition. To be honest with you, would I like OC's annual calendar? Yes, I would. I would like to be in a position to be able to buy it. Yes, I would. I would love that watch in my collection. I would love it. However, It doesn't seem likely. I'm not buying a HELOC, getting a HELOC to just buy that watch. But, you know, the thing is, we've got choice in this world. I mean, OC doesn't have a fancy car, really, do you, OC?
I don't. I have a normal car.
You got a normal car. He lives a normal life. He's had a Honda, Volvos. I mean, hey, you've got to do what, at the end of the day, OC, you got to do what makes you happy. And the beautiful thing is, you know, you could also I could turn around and say to you, oh, you don't make a fortune out of music. Why do you need a Steinway? Well, the reason you need a Steinway is because you love your Steinway. Well, that's good. The Steinway gives you pleasure. Life is not always about doing the cheapest, most logical selection. It's choosing what makes you happy. And I got to be honest with you. In my case there, I want to make my choices. I don't need to have a $5 super chat and change my life to that person's view. We got a super chat from Patek Philippe, another $5. AC3, OC is basically clowning on you right now. It's time to sell all your dog shit and get a real watch fuckface. I got to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, Tanzil. These 6 or 1, I'd rather have the 6. My view. I'd rather have my 6. Okay, I'd rather have the 6. I think in some ways, I'll be honest with you, I think the world time is a better complication than the annual calendar.
Ooh, okay. Those are interesting.
And the reason I say that is because it uses the 240 movement, which is Patek's better movement than the 330, which is basically the 324 movement. I think that's a better movement. Okay, now
did you know that the 330 movement was just put in the 5396 in 2024? Up until now, it's had the 324, and which doesn't have hacking seconds. So I just found that out because last night after I did the unboxing,
but it's just the newer version of the 324.
It's the newer version, yeah.
Which used to be the 315. It started off as the 315 in the 5035. That was the 315 movement. But the thing is this. Is it worth the money? Yes, it is. This is all superfluous shit, really. I personally, I'd rather have the 6. I'm a value shopper. 6. I want the 6. I want the 6.
Yeah, he's not saying he's not saying
wrong?
sell all 6. He's saying get rid of some of the dogs.
So
there's 3 dogs there, in my opinion, and 4 if you count the Breguet. But I don't count the Breguet. But if you want to stretch it, you could say, listen, keep the Speedmaster and the World Time, and swap out everything else for one really nice watch.
Exactly. And I got to be honest with you. Tell me this: What were the contenders? What were the serious contenders that you were looking at?
5230p, which is the Platinum World Time. I was also considering the Perpetual Calendar that Keslowitz has, and I think Tanzil also has it. Is it 5320?
53. Yep, correct.
5320 Perpetual Calendar in the cream dial. Humble Pine has the cream dial, and Keslowitz also has the cream dial. And those were pretty affordable. I was also looking at, believe it or not, the 5326. Do you know what that is?
Sorry,
5236. Sorry, 5236. The inline calendar.
Oh yes, Perpetual Calendar. Yeah,
inline calendar. That's Perpetual.
Expensive, isn't it?
It's very expensive. It's 141, but I saw one in secondary for 79.
Fuck.
Yeah. It came very, very close to considering that. I mean, that's an unbelievable bargain. and I love that watch. But at the end of the day, so those were the contenders. Only Patek Philippe at the end of the day. I mean, I do like some of the Breguets, but Patek Philippe is the, I don't know if it's, you could say it's the Rolls Royce of Swiss watch brands, especially for dress watches and complications. But that's my opinion. And I learned from, I have my educations from YouTube, so I know nothing. I've been in this hobby for like 6 months.
No. I got to tell you something. I'm really proud that you stuck with a serious brand. I think staying with Patek, how wrong can it go? Like realistically, right? How bad could it go? Like if you go with I don't want to criticize anyone, right? But I think Tim, when he got that watch, I think that was a mistake. Okay, I really say that because it's a beautiful watch. I have no idea why he went there. You shouldn't buy watches just because it's cheap. And in his case, if you were like let me say this to you. If you were a German collector, like you loved Lange's, you loved Glashütte, you loved the German design, sure, that's a great way to go. But if you have come out of Rolex, you've come out of some of the big watch, the hype watches, you really should get one of the big brands, the Trinity, AP, Patek, or VC, Breguet, and Lange. I think that's probably the 5 top. See, I don't think AP really does dress watches now. I think the code 11, the code 1159. Let's be totally honest, okay? Okay, let's call a spade, right? You guys have already said nasty things about my JLC. I would rather have the JLC than a code 1159. And the reason I say that is the code 1159, you are going to eat shit sandwiches for the rest of your life. It is fucked. AP has become a one-trick pony with the Royal Oak. Okay, that's the go with them. Vacheron, I got to be totally honest, they got some amazing models. I love the Historiques. However, I think Patek is more special. Breguet, if you were going to buy a Breguet OC, would you buy new or second-hand?
Breguet is so expensive new. The model that I like, I think, is the 7057 or something like that. It's retrograde date.
Call it up. Let's just call that up. I want to call that up on the screen here now. Let's just get that baby up on the screen. By the way, Mr. Zoso, he loves this watch here. What do you think of this? This is a Breguet Marine in platinum and rose gold. What do you think? 24,000. Okay, so the Breguet you love is what model there? It's a Breguet. Give me the Breguet.
I'll drop it in the private chat. Here you go.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom. Fuck.
You like that?
Fuck. I don't like it.
Oh, you don't?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't like it.
I really love this.
And, I've got to tell you something. Beautiful watch. It's white gold. What's the price? What's the price on this, sir?
Well, in USD, it's 44,000. They've really jacked up the price. Yeah.
It's 72 Aussie. Okay, 40. Fucking hell.
It's outrageous.
Look, it is gorgeous. That's a lot of money. You could not buy that new, could you? What are they going for second hand?
I think it's a Humble Pine has one that's not like this one. It's very similar. It's a boutique edition with the retrograde seconds instead of the retrograde date, and those are going for over 40,000 now retail. But he got his for more like 28,000. He got it new actually in Korea. So that's what I would expect to pay for a watch like this. Somewhere closer to 30,000, not 44.
I got to catch up on the super chat. Just give me a minute there. We got Nick M, $2. Two-tone Rolex Bluesy is all a man needs. That's all he needs. You know what? That's even a luxury. That's superfluous. All he needs, if you want a decent watch, a Tudor Burgundy is a decent watch.
You know how much that is in the United States now, Arch? A two-tone bluesy? 16,000 US. Over 16,000 US. 16,600, I think. Something ridiculous. Very expensive.
Says the man who just spent 64,000.
It's all relative.
Ridiculous. We've got another super chat here. JD, this is a 5-cent super chat. 50 ass. Arch, why are you showing these shitters? Have you watched his latest streams?
Yeah. What he's saying is that yesterday we did
showing? Why are you I don't understand. 5 cents worth. Why are you showing these watches? I love my watches. Seriously. I would stand by every one of these watches. And I got to tell you something. The master compressor, bang per buck. You realize the price of the master compressor. Listen to this. 10% of what he paid. 20% of what he paid. 20%. Here we go. We got another super chat here. We got another super chat. Let's get this super chat here. Ducky, member for 9 months. Buy within your means. Buy what you love. Mic drop. We got Gildan, $2. Arch, those aren't choices. They're Dave's second. You?
Hey.
And we got Herman Love. Herman Love, $5. You buy and sell the same watches over and over. Why don't they make you happy? You are addicted to buying trinkets and the resulting in. I like the way he's now a psychologist. Not only is he a frustrated musician, an angry, frustrated musician, now he is he's now a psychologist. Thank you, Herman. Thank you, Herman. I can do whatever the fuck I want, Herman.
I have to jump in like 5 or 10 minutes. If you want to invite somebody else on the panel to join, that'd be let me know. But I gotta jump in.
We've got another super chat here. Secret Uzi money, $25. Here we go, big boy. Thank you so much indeed. Once you go, I will actually go back to. I'll go back to some of James's question. Just very quickly there. Let's have a look. Anything else you considered? The Breguet. By the way, the Breguet itself there. I think you'd have to buy secondhand. And
yeah, because I mean, why buy retail? It's not like you're working up to get something incredible from the Breguet boutique, right?
No, exactly right. This was the one that JJ had. That was the Breguet he had. I think that was spectacular.
Yeah, that's a beautiful 3-piece collection right there. He doesn't have any of those 3 anymore, right?
He's got the day date still.
He still has a day date. Cool. That's one of my favorite combinations. Yellow gold with a white Roman dial.
Yes. Tell me this. So you bought it, any buyer's remorse?
No, I've only had it for a few days, so I better not have any remorse. It's expensive, but listen, I got rid of 3 watches that offset like a lot of it. I mean, like over $50,000 worth offset. So you really can't complain. If there are 3 watches that you're not really wearing, or that you can part with and not really regret it, then it's a good decision. And the Daytona sold for well over retail. All the watches actually did really well.
Yes, I tend to agree with you there. You going for a walk? Yeah. Okay. I got to be totally honest with you, Mr. OC. Tell me this, Mr. OC. What about the 5172 down the bottom in JJ's collection? Did you consider one of those?
No, I mean, for me, the dress watch, the chronograph isn't something that I think is necessary in a dress watch, but I mean, I have a Zenith El
You
Primero
still
Chronomaster,
have
which is
an
a
AP,
beautiful.
don't you? You have an AP, don't you?
I do. I have a Royal Oak 15.5.10.
15,
Silver
5, 10.
dial.
Is that not a dress watch? How do you feel about that?
No, it's not a dress watch at all.
It's a sports watch. It's like a date just. Isn't it the same sort of thing like a date just?
The insults are flying fast and furious today. The Royal Oak is just like a day just. No, it's
No, I mean,
much.
it's that same segment. It's a smart. It's not a dress watch.
It's more of a luxury sport stainless steel sports watch.
Tell me this. What's next to go? What's the next bullet you're going to pull?
Platinum Day.
Can I convince you to keep
Platinum
your,
Daytona? Platinum Daytona.
Can I convince you to keep your day date?
Let me ask you this: if you had a day date and you also had a Platinum Daytona, and you went out and you were going out to dinner, and you wanted to wear a watch that says,
I prefer the day date. I think the Platinum Daytona is a little bit small. Like it even though it's 40 mil, it wears just seems small in my opinion. I think you have the most beautiful day date. You should just be happy with it. Tell me this: if you're going somewhere, you want to wear a dress watch. Does the day date or the Patek? What wins?
It depends. It depends who I'm going. What group I'm going. That's a question, right? Like if I really want to wear something incredible, you're going to wear the Patek Philippe, right?
Yes. Tell me this: did they give you
nothing?
Any
Absolutely
goodies,
nothing.
swag?
Nothing,
Any
no goodies.
swag?
I got the travel case, right?
Oh well, that's swag. They don't normally give that to you.
The travel
nice.
box, and I've got a microfiber in here. See the Wempe microfiber. That's
the
it.
Wempe microphone. Yes.
That's it. And I got a big credit card bill.
You got a lot of points, didn't you?
Got a lot of points. Yep.
So tell me this: with this watch here itself, are you going to add more Pateks? How do you feel?
It depends. There isn't any Nautilus in the collection that I like right now. The only one that I like that I
Would
used to
this
like
set you
was
up for a Nautilus? Can you call that favor in?
probably not. I mean, I might have to do one more watch before they
Did
consider
you
me
do
a
them a favor, or did they do you a favor selling that watch? What do you think?
That's the interesting thing is watches from the authorized dealer from the primary retail source are still selling. They're still selling everything that they can get. So they don't see it as me doing them a favor. They could have given that watch they could have offered that watch to anybody. It's a hot model, a 2024 model. It's an annual calendar in white gold with diamond baguettes. They could have called 50 people to come take a look at that watch, and all 50 would have said yes. So,
well, economy is not as easy as it looks. People aren't as rich as you think they are.
I mean, could a couple of people pass on it? Sure, but they would they have to call a few people to maybe sell it? Sure, but they're not having a problem selling all of these watches.
Fair point. Tell me this: so you think they did you the favor?
I'd like to feel like it was mutual. But they have all the power. They get to choose their customers. That's Patek Philippe.
If Buckley rang you up on the phone and said, "Can we swap?" What would you say?
We could swap for the day. We could swap for the week, or even the month. We're 5396 brothers now, and he's got a beautiful, absolutely beautiful version, and he loves it, and I love mine. And if we ever get bored with it and we want to trade,
I suppose it's also you've got memories. You created memories by going to the boutique yourself, picking it up.
Yeah, my name's on the papers. I'm registered with Patek Philippe. They handled all of that. They registered me, took care of everything. Now I got to insure it.
Tell me this, OC. Would you do the same swap if I offered you my world time for yours, or it's not in the same league?
There are world times that I like. I like the 5230. How does it smell? Pretty good?
Of money. I love it. I'll be honest with you. The thing I love about the 5130 is the fact it has that. It's the largest size, and it has the monocle. Because I was a great fan of Hogan's Heroes. Hogan, you know the guy with had the monocle. It's got the monocle hour there. I love it. I love it. I just love that fact. And this is also the Federico one. Federico said this is the one to have when he was trying to hose me down many years ago. So I've the funny thing is, has Tim started saying bad things about it? How it's not the one to have, how it was a big mistake? Has Tim started saying, because he came out and said Buckley's was not the one, it's not worth it, it's just this and da 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 da. He's very vengeful little fuck.
I don't really pay that much attention, to be honest. I've doing my own thing. For example, I did a show yesterday. We unboxed my watch. Jeff, who's one of our big collectors in Miami, unboxed the Platinum Daytona with diamond baguettes. We raised over $2,000 for the Ronald McDonald House Charities due to the very generous contribution. So I think we've raised close to $20,000 over the past 3 months for various charities.
Fantastic.
So
Good
that's
on
what
you.
we're happy with what we're doing, and it's the wealth of generosity from the community is overwhelming.
Yeah.
And listen, people, we have an incredible community with great collectors, and they choose where they show their support and where they donate. Sometimes they donate to channel content creators like yourself. Sometimes they donate to charity, and it's all good.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that, and everybody is happy and keeps the. I mean, I have to just buy compromises. That's why I buy. Just one thing before you go there, I want to ask you something. I was very intrigued with three-piece collections, because you started it with downsizing. You said, I want to downsize. I want to just have less is more, less is more, less is more.
Yep.
And it started off. I got to tell you this. It started off with the tan Zeal himself there. He came out and said, you know what? 3-piece, boom, 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 boom. 2 Pateks, 1 Rolex. That's a Hulk 5230, which you love, and then a Perpetual. Boom, 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 boom. 3-piece. And okay, I like it. But I had to have my own spin on it. And I actually brought up my 3-piece, which is a fraction of the money. But look at this. Isn't that a heavy hitting 3-piece? I would argue the Bluesy is better than a Hulk. A Bluesy is a much better watch. And I'd say go for the 40 because it's got the gold writing. The best world time is the biggest one they ever made, 39.5 mils. It's bigger, it's better, it's Cadillac. It's a Cadillac Brome of Pateks. And then you always need a sports chronograph, and we go Breguet Type 21. Just absolutely beautiful Breguet. How is that as a 3-piece? What is your 3-piece? Can you send me a 3-piece? I'll tell you what I reckon your 3 pieces would be. So you'd have your Patek 5396. You'd have your day date Platinum. And as a third watch, you'd have your AP.
Yeah, I can't go down to 3. That's too few watches, because I also have the Rose Gold Daytona on Oyster Flex. I have a Root Beer. I have a Sea Dweller 43 that I love. So, and I also want a couple more things. I want the Platinum Daytona, and maybe one more thing. So I'm gonna consolidate a little bit more, but I think maybe 5. I also have the Pepsi on Jubilee, which is a great daily watch. You have to have a daily in your collection. I mean, so you have the Bluesy, Tanzeal has the Hulk, for those situations where you need to wear something a little bit toned down. So
beautiful. And I've got the Explorer 2 when I pay the title loan off. I'll get that back.
Arch, thanks so much for having me on. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the kind words that you had about
All I can say
my.
to you is just before you go there, absolutely congratulations. I got to bring up a photo of your watch there. I got to tell you, man, that watch is absolutely stunning. Seriously, OC, seriously, congratulations. Well done. I think this watch, all things aside, yes, it's fucking expensive. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. But
But
when
it's
I was trying, I was trying this on, by the way, and the sales associate was reading off the certificate, like, oh, it's white gold, it's 38.5 millimeter case, and then he gets to the spec about the diamonds, and he goes 0.26 carats of diamonds, and we both look at each other and go, what kind of fucking bullshit is that? I mean, we were laughing because there's like microscopic diamond dust on that dial.
oh,
You know,
0.6. No, that's still
0.26.
they're baguette diamonds. They're baguette. They're not.
Yeah, but come on, I mean,
That's expensive. That's it's look. I got to be honest with you. I don't normally like diamonds on a men's watch, but this just works. It's so discreetly done.
yeah,
It's incredible.
Oh,
I think that
I love the Calatrava indices as well. I love the faceted Calatrava look of the indices. This is different, and listen, you can't go wrong with either one.
No, I think it's a beautiful watch. It's gorgeous. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
That's all I can
Thanks
say.
so much for having me on. Have a great day, and I will chat again with you soon. Thanks, everybody.
Hey,
Peace
thank
out.
you so much.
right.
There we go. That is the OC, the original OC, showcasing his beautiful, 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 beautiful Patek Philippe there. Absolutely beautiful. We've got a few super chats that have come in. We've got Secret Uzi Money, $25. Here we go, big boy. We've got JD, 2050 us. Arch, URA has been. Just checked Devil's last stream. He's got the leads. He got the super chats, and he's got the luxury wrist watches. Thank you for your 10-cent contribution. Herman Love, $2. Thank goodness that Archie is not frustrated. No, I got to tell you, I just like to call a spade a spade. When you want to be a vicious cunt, Herman, I call you out. I don't fucking mind. You want to be a vicious cunt? Be a vicious cunt. Okay? I don't mind at all, you know? I'm not going to listen. Why would I listen to your advice? One thing that I'll be honest with you, Herman, you never came across as that fucking happy. Okay? You never came across as that fucking happy, in my opinion. We got Dimmer 78, $2. AC3, have you ever donated to charity? Actually, that's actually a good point. Yes, I have. I like to do direct injection type charities there. And my son passed away, and I donated 500 Chinese RMB to a lady who was doing, she takes care of street cats, and I donated some money to her on his behalf, and I think that is a nice contribution. So yeah, definitely that is the case there. So guys, what do you think of this amazing watch here? Now, I've got a few super chats that we went through quickly. Let's focus some more energy on them. Showcase, James. Is Omega losing their way? They're out of their fucking mind. They're out of their mind. I'm considering Tudor or IWC. I think IWC are out of their mind as well. Their Ingenua range, fucking overpriced. It's overpriced. And I got to be totally honest with you. If I was starting watches again, I reckon Breitling. I'd get a Breitling Navi Timer, a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. I'd get, there's so many good Breitlings that I think are amazing watches to have. That's where I would go. That's where I would go. Now we've got some other super chats that came in here. Special nod to Buckley has got the Tiffany dial. Well done. They've both got 53.96. And as Patel said, honestly, man, not a bad thing I can say about this is the OC watch. It's beautiful. I think the diamonds are classy. Dial is schmicko and the best usable complication around. Yes, indeed. You can't fault that. You cannot fault that in the least. You cannot fault that in the least. That's for sure. That is for sure. As P. Cars said, $5.50. Congrats, OC. Beautiful piece. Mr. Zoso, Jesus, these guys are vicious. The watch is beautiful. Congratulations. And yeah, wear it in good health. That's Mr. Zoso. Mr. Zoso. We had Patel Philippe. OC as a... Okay, I got to be honest with you guys. I love watches that are controversial. This here, is it so far removed from the Patek? I don't think it is. Solid gold, chunky monkey. I mean, it's solid. You could say it's superfluous, but it's gold. It's gold, Jerry. Gold. This is gold. Absolutely. And as for the Breguet, what a lot of bang per buck. The bang and the buck. Bang per buck. You can't get past that, guys. You cannot get past that. OC, Patek, or Archie Zenith. Now, the Zenith, I truly adore this watch. Absolutely adore, love, cherish this watch. Very, 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 very. Look at that. You can see the open heart there. Look at that. Absolutely. How could you not love it? I love it. Okay, it's different league. Well, it's not that far removed from... Look at that. That's just a beautiful sports chronograph. How could you not love it? It doesn't have to be $64,000 to be a great watch. A beautiful sports chronograph. Sports chronograph. Who doesn't love a sports chronograph? That's right there, guys. Patel Philippe. Oh, look, AC3, I'll offer you cost minus $4,500 for the JLC. You know what? I love my JLC. I love the way everybody hates it. It gives you a lesson in humility. And I love it. I love it completely. So that's that there. Now we've got some more super chats coming in here. We got Original OC, member for 13 months. Thanks to everyone for all the kind words. Cheers. There you go. Look at that. That's OC. Really nice guy. Very, very cool. And that was very kind of him to come on the show to show our viewers his beautiful purchase. CB, $2. Archie, 50 ARS is 5 cents, not 10. Oxley State High, 50 ARS to AUD is... Fuck. He's right. Fuck, it's terrible. And we've got Patek Philippe, $10. AC3, I do feel the annual calendar gets a bit of a bad shake with the snobs that would likely be on the Hour Lounge or Purist Pro. That complication was adopted by most brands, even Rolex. Rolex, yes. Good point. Good point. The annual calendar. It's a spectacular piece there. Spinnaker, $5. Arch, pull up Patel's 3-piece Hulk, Ed White, and Patek. Pretty solid. Hulk, Ed White, and Patek. I think that was actually I think that wasn't. I thought that was Patel's. I'm just trying to find that one. There was a photo that came from JJ. That was a JJ collection. Ed White, Hulk, Ed White, and Patek. I had this one. This was from JJ. Hulk, Ed 321, and he's got a Vash. Look at that. It's a beautiful stuff. Beautiful collection. I got to tell you guys, I'm really believe in the value there. The value. The garbage. I've collected the garbage. What do you think? Now, I got to tell you, he's got a great collection, that guy, the OC. But these 6 pieces is the same price. And it's time to create good memories with your watches. This is the trip of a lifetime. I got to be honest with you, guys. These watches, they just bring in special. What do you think, guys? Now, I know that watch that OC's got is beautiful. We got another super chat here. CB, $2. After Google and taxes, still 2.45 cents. Thank you, CB. The Zeal, AC3. I'm sitting here wearing the Hulk right now. How great is it that Plastic and I have hype shit and your JLC is still dog shit? How great. It is. It is. It is the greatest. I got to be honest with you. I really think, to be honest with you, you've got to always realize something with these watches. You got to buy what you like. Some of these people here can be very nasty. Nasty Fikers, they're nasty. The reason they're nasty, Fikers, let me tell you the reason. I'll give you the drum and I'll tell you the reason. The reason is, guys, you've got to buy watches you love. And I got to be honest with you. I'm not fancy-wancy. You know, I've had a lot of a lot of I got to be honest with you. Would I swap my collection for the 5396? I tell you what, you'd be tempted. It's so beautiful. But, you know, it's one of these things. You got to buy what you love. That's what you have to do. You need to buy what you love. Other people can't give you the dream. It's no point listening to what Herman's dream is. Vicious and foul-mouthed. Vicious, foul-mouthed, and angry. You know what, Herman? I got my own dreams. I don't need your poison to change my mind. I know what I want in life. And this is the best thing about life itself. We've got a super chat. Patek Philippe, $5. For the record, Jen said he liked the JLC, so at least you and him can enjoy obscure fuckers together. Thank you. Thank you, Patek Philippe. Thank you. Thank you. Obscure. I got to tell you, it's important. You understand? This is what I tell you guys. It is so important that you enjoy your time in this place. It's short. It'll be over before you know it. It's over. And once it's over, there ain't no coming back, sunshine. There are not coming back. Okay, guys, let's get some super chats and let's get some guests on the stream. Talk to me. What do you think? I want to know. Would you prefer the 6-piece collection or would you prefer... Let's run a poll. I'm going to run a poll now. Start a poll. Here we go. What is the best choice? OC, Patek 5396, annual calendar, or Archie's 6-piece collection with some unloved. Okay, let's just get this. Let's see start the poll. Let's see which one. What would you rather do? 6 or 1? Now I know the annual calendar is gorgeous, but is it 6 pieces gorgeous? There we go. We've got the poll going. Let's see what they say. Ooh. Which would you rather do, 6 or 1? Now I know it's a great collection, but what would you do? What would you do, guys? What would you do? Tell me what you would do. What would you do? Tell me what you would do. I got to be honest with you. It's a difficult choice. What would you do? It's a difficult choice. I don't know. It's not an easy answer. It's not one size fits all. Herman loves to have one size fits all. We got Patek Philippe, Dracut, Droz, or Ulysses Narden. Fuck, that's dog shit. Fuck. That is vile dog shit. That is so vile. That's awful dog shit. Why would you do that? I got no idea. Vile dog shit. It's just awful, 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 awful. Why would you do that? It's just vile. Why? Ulysses Narden or Druckett? I don't even want any of that shit. I love my JLC. I love it. I love it so much because it's special to me. You see, that's the reason. It's very special. This is a collection with love in it. Ulysses Narden. Fuck. Who wants that sort of stuff? I don't want that. I don't want it. 6 or 1. Let's see how the poll is going here. What's the poll? Look at that. We got Archie's 6-piece. It's starting to gain. People are realizing it's a better way to go. It's a better way to go. It's a better way to go. That's the way. We got Patek Philippe, $2. Borman Mercier or Frederic Constantine. That's exactly right. This is what we want, guys. You want to do it, you got to do it properly. You want to do this shit properly. That's what you want to do. You got to do it properly. And I got to be honest with you, you know, Zenith, I love that watch. I love them. I love each of the watches I've got. I love them. Okay? I love them. We've got Curly's jumping on. Let's get some super chat mayhem happening here. Hey, Boo, how are you?
What's going on, man? You updating the collection again?
If you had a choice, these 6 watches or that one OC Patek he just got, what would you choose?
That's like choosing between Satan and Judas. Can I ask you something? Can we look at David SW? Let's see how much that fucking C-Mind looking JLC of yours is selling for.
Sure.
So it's, what did you say? No papers, no box for that thing?
No, it's full set. Just recent surface as well.
What does that mean, full set? Box and everything?
Box, papers, everything.
All right, so full set. Let's see what a full set JLC fucking landmine, C-Mine looks like. How much is it? Let's see. Let's get rid of this fucking. You've had 1 week of buyer's remorse. You've been trying to convince yourself either keep it or Dave won't even take it back, will he? Well, if you give that back to Dave, will he give you back your Explorer too?
Well, the problem is I've actually paid a lot of money down on it. I can't just do that. I'm losing so much money. I can't lose money.
Will he take it back? Will he take it back if you take, like, say, an $800 haircut? No.
It didn't go over well. Okay.
All right.
It didn't go over well. Okay. Do you understand?
So you've been pondering this shit for 1 week, trying to convince yourself.
Let's get her up on the screen now.
Fuck, the minute you try to put something up, your internet goes to shit. You and your Aussie internet. I'm just curious to see if there's how many they have for sale, how much it is. What is this?
I don't know if they have any. It's quite a rare watch, actually.
Oh, it's rare now. Look at David SW, man. Aren't you the ambassador for this guy? What has he got going here?
Yeah.
Did you reach out to any of your sponsors to see if they want to pitch in to send you to Watch Time New York? Or is Mike the Snake still going to be your stand-in? Sure, that's going to go over well. Hello? You there?
I don't know if he has one for sale because they're quite special, okay?
Mm-hmm. special.
Let's have a look. No, he doesn't have one. Look, Kelly.
Okay,
doesn't
let's
have one.
next
He
best
doesn't
thing.
have
Let's
one
go
for
over
sale.
to let's go over to what is it? Chrono 24
Chrono
or
24?
monochrome?
Yeah. See, they actually sell for big money, okay? They actually do. They sell for big money. It's called a
Well, they
master
list
compressor.
for big money.
And
They
I've got to
list
tell
for
you
big money.
something, Curly.
Yeah.
Let's have a
They
look.
list them for big money. You
They're
think,
an amazing watch, Curly. they are an amazing watch that just. By the way, Herman's so fucking angry. That guy is.
Oh, Herman's just. Are you going to try and drive him away like you did our special Perry TV guy? Look at what happened. Do you have you done a welfare check on Perry TV yet? Is he okay? You were quite harsh on him.
No, what happened to Perry TV?
What do you mean? What happened to Perry TV?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Archie, come on. I mean, how many punters do you want to lose? Perry is beloved in the community. In the community. All right, looks like Chrono's got a few of these things. Let's see what a full set. What is yours? Rose gold?
They don't have many for sale. They don't have many for sale. But, you know, they go. Yeah, so here, this one's 18,000 in the Netherlands. Okay, there you go. $18,000. What do you think of that?
What's in the Netherlands? I see another one for 14.
Yeah, and the one next to it for 14, that's actually a Series 1. So that's a Series 1. That's a different animal to the one it's next to. The Series 2 had a number of improvements.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
That's the difference. Look, I've got... It's a beautiful... This is just a beautiful watch. The wonderful thing about
sometimes
this brand is, Curly...
Look at if it's a bargain, if it's a bargain, it's a bargain. I mean, it's like your haircut. If it's a bargain, it's a bargain. You're the one that's got to live with it.
Look at it.
I think you know what? I love the way the dial looks. Those all the crown and the pushers are atrocious. They look like they should be on the end of a sea mine. Uh-oh. You got some ARSs coming in
being
from
a little
GD.
bit harsh there, Curly.
No, I'm not. I mean, listen, I think you're trolling us. I think you got buyer's remorse. I think you were all excited about getting a deal.
Buyer's remorse.
I mean, a deal is a deal.
I like to bring interesting stuff.
Yeah, I know. You like to
like
bring
to
it
bring
almost
stuff
every
on.
day for the past 3 weeks. You got a super chat. Oh, wait a minute. We missed Patel Philippe super chat. Hang on a second.
We got a super chat here from Patel Philippe. You betcha. We got a few super chats. Let me catch up here.
Oh, thank God. Hi, Doc.
Doc's joining us.
Hey, what's going on? How's it going, Curls?
Oh, we're just
We got
reviewing Archie's watch
Patel
collection
Philippe.
and the JLC again.
$2. Hublot or Bulgari? Fuck, I think I'd go Hublot. Hublot?
It's like that movie
hate
Groundhog
both of those
Day.
brands.
isn't
We've
it?
got Patel Philippe, $5. Arch, I'm happy to take the JLC off your hands, but only if you lose a handsome amount of money. Look at that.
It's sort of like Groundhog Day. Curly, real quick. I wanted to get you an article, so I was going to post it if you don't have it already. I was going to post it in a private chat. It's a CNN article talking about the acoustics, everything we talked about before, except for it's got about three or four different university specialists who agree that there's probably 2 or 3 different guns involved.
You know what's funny? You know who else did? Who else cited that study? And another study was Valuetainment, the guy from Valuetainment. They did a
Yes. They did it too. Yeah.
Hey,
so
see,
you
it's
saw- you saw it already.
we got a little backup for the opinion that we had, and I'm not changing it until I see pictures of the 5 shell casings. Did you know that they said that they found. Well, no, they said they found. First, the woman said 5. Then the FBI director said 8. But they don't show the pictures of the shell casings on the roof. You got that?
I'm not even sure I trust it if they show them. Remember, like JFK, they put a bullet on the gurney and claim that's the magic bullet, but then eventually, like years later, someone says, "No, I just put that bullet there just so it wouldn't get lost or whatever." It had, in other words, it was not the bullet that they thought it was or that they claimed it was.
I think. Do you want to give Patel an answer for his super chat, Arch?
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5. Arch, I'm happy to take the JLC off your hands, but only if you lose a handsome amount of moolah. No, that's okay. I can't afford to lose it because I got a title loan. I got to pay the title loan first. Thank you. Thank you indeed. JD25 asks, would Timmy accept 25,000 pesos to unban Curly? Don't know.
No.
We got Mr. Bark, $5. Ditch your bluesy and JLC. Snag a 16618. You were happier when you had one.
What is that? 16.
That's the solid gold sub.
Is that the solid gold sub?
Oh, the fuck you watch to get the fuck out of my way watch.
Yes.
Hey, GD, listen. GD, we're on the golden path of peace. Like Neil said, that golden path, it's inevitable. He will unban me. Don't spend any of your pesos to do it. It will happen. It's destined. The monk already told me.
We got cannoli cream, $5. Pontiff, what is the best used piece for around 7,000 US dollars? 7,000 bucks. I got to tell you something. 7,000 bucks. You know what I'd get for $7,000?
US dollars.
That's a lot of money, Curly. That's a lot of money. You can get a Zenith Open Heart.
That's I actually like that watch. I like because Zeppi's got a few Zeniths, and I actually like that watch. But
you can get these for about $5.
But the thing is, I mean, there's an overwhelming consensus that people would rather take a Tudor than a Zenith. I wouldn't. I like the watch. I kind of like it. I like the color. I like the way it looks. But what do I know about watches?
The Open Heart is cheaper, so go ahead and spend closer to the 7 and get the standard dial. That'd be my recommendation.
We got a super chat here. We got a great super chat here from Patek Chris, 20 New Zealand. Queensland government pays you $500,000 AUD in compensation for malicious CCC prosecution. You can only buy Patek. What do you get? Fuckhead. What do I get? I tell you what I get. It's very simple what I get. You know what I would buy, Curly?
I have no idea. 500K, you would buy Jamie's World Timer with the Khaleesi dial.
I'd get a Patek 5270. There we go. This would be a star. These are about 200 US. That's about 300. Here you go. It's coming up. There we go. What about one of these, Curly? What do you think of that?
I like the
on
green
a bracelet. Absolutely gorgeous. The green, it's gorgeous, isn't it? The green.
Yeah, it is.
Green dial. You love a green dial?
I prefer it to that salmon.
Absolutely.
I like the blue.
Beautiful.
I like the blue. Is that blue on that plastic? Behind the plastic, is that blue?
Looks blue to me.
Yeah, it looks blue. I don't know. Green is nice. Green is nice. What does it look like on a bracelet? Let's see what a Patek bracelet looks like. I hardly ever see Patek Philippe's on bracelets. What does the break? You said this comes on a bracelet too?
Oh, you can get it on a bracelet. This is the bracelet version here. Look at this one here in the box.
That's a shit picture.
The gold bracelet, Curly. How is that?
It's a shit picture. I can't even see it, and I got a big screen. I don't know.
That
You've got to have more than just
absolutely
that
stunning
one picture.
Look at that, Curly. How's that?
They don't
How's
show the
that?
back of it? Do they show the back
Beautiful
of it,
there.
Archie?
Look at that on the bracelet.
What color's the dial? It's a shit picture.
They got a display back on it. Yes, they do.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd go with that
nice.
beautiful
Now that's
Zenith.
nice.
You know
That
the
is
Zenith?
nice.
Sorry, the JLC. The dial goes.
That's beautiful. Does it got a deployant? Let's see the deployant.
Absolutely.
Can we see it? Do they show the back of it? Deployant? It looks like a cross between a Jubilee and a presidential bracelet. It looks nice. It does look nice, Archie. Pure class.
It does look like a cross between those two bracelets.
Actually, I don't think it has a. I don't think it shows you the buck. I mean, it's.
What fucking
it's just
website is this? What the
Cool
fuck kind
Watch.
of shit
Cool Watch,
pictures is this?
180,000
Corolla 24
US. What's
Shit
that
fucking
about? It's
pictures.
nearly-
I wouldn't buy it because they give
they're
you fucking
okay.
shit pictures.
They're okay. So
It's amazing that,
We've got a
that
super
not,
chat
not
here
everyone
from
use
Fragrance.
professionals.
Fragrance Decant Boutique, $5. Keep doing all the good. Grey hair can often, at times, be considered distinguished. What do you think, Curly? Is that distinguished hair?
Let's get a
What
good
do you
look at
think?
it. You're all fuzzy. Get rid of the here. Let's get rid of this. Let's see if it clears it up. Get rid of your open window. Yeah. Looks like a pothole.
I don't think the not washing it. I don't think that's working.
Yes. Why do you say that? I can get that stuff, in the spray can, spray it on. I can spray on.
Doc,
you know that?
Did you
Why not
did you
just use
miss
some minoxidil? Anyway,
You should just get some spray paint. Doc, did you see Archie's a little bit over the top treatment of our friend Perry TV? Did you happen to catch that?
I don't think I did. Was he screaming at him?
Let me ask you something. Tell me if this is a little harsh. I'm going to speed it up a little bit.
No, not that one. My purple Porsche 914-6.
Purple Porsche. Purple
my
Porsche.
Panther I did track days with. I raced in the 24 Hours of Lemons. I've done a number of races.
I hope that those spider eggs underneath Mike's fucking right eye hatch soon. That looks like a nasty, nasty blemish.
I've also built many a hot rod car.
Many. Tons.
Throughout my life, since the age
Millions.
of 15 on.
So is that something you're proud of?
I'm very proud of that, and I've also gone to college and been to college for electronics, and I know my way around a lot of different things.
We got another guest on the panel. We got Perry. Hey, how are you going?
Hey, Archie.
Now listen to that voice. Listen to that voice, Doc. I mean, listen to that beautiful voice,
Troll.
Perry.
Long-time listener, first time ever being on your channel. Quite an honor.
Hey, no
Art-
worries.
Art, I don't know if you know who I am. You sent me a terrible email today. You made me feel terrible.
Well, you know what, Perry? I'll tell you the fucking truth, right?
Be honest. Be honest.
Your fucking charity is bullshit, okay? You come off like you're a Rockefeller. Don't fucking send those things out to people.
Archie, ever since this happened, he's been super chatting Tim $50 every night. Spite chats, Archie. Spite chats.
Can
Or
Can
Perry.
you slow it down just so I can hear what his voice sounds like
All right.
normally,
All right.
so that I can try to do an impression of it
All right,
later?
here you go.
People who've lost people, okay? Because you fucking cause me pain, and I tell you the truth. It's bullshit, okay? I don't fucking, you talk with a talk tongue. I don't fucking understand what it is.
Did he say you talk with a talk tongue?
Fork tongue.
Oh, he said fork? I thought he said talk.
Okay?
Can I
For
answer?
starters, you don't make it clear, okay?
Can
and
I?
then,
Okay, I guess you don't.
It kind of sounds like he sounds like a cross between Kelso and a kazoo.
Get it.
then I gave you my
definitely got a
fucking
little
address.
Kelso.
And you said, oh,
Yeah.
they couldn't send it to you. Well, you
No,
know what?
you're right. I checked.
I gave you
Can
my
I
fucking
answer?
address.
Can
I want the
answer?
fucking tax credit, you stupid fuck. Okay?
Oh, this is all about taxes again. Fuck me dead. These taxes are very important. Very important. Look,
When did this happen? When did he give him this beat down? When did it
this
happen?
happened about $7 $50 super chats ago. Look at. He's in.
Hey,
I
I want the
answer?
tax credit. What do you think I fucking want?
You want a tax credit?
Well, Well, what the fuck do you think I waste my time responding to you for? I want the fucking text credit.
If you want me to tell you, I'll tell you. If you don't, I won't.
No, I'm telling you, I asked you, right? You contact me.
Archie, I'll
I think you
answer
should
you.
plan
What do
the
you
idea.
think?
It's
If you
fucking
wanna yell
crap.
at me, you can.
You understand me or not, Perry? Perry, I'm telling you, it's a stupid fucking idea. Okay?
No, it's not,
dumb.
Archie. I've done it 100 times.
Perry, I'm telling you, it's fucking stupid. Why won't you fucking listen? Are you so far fucking up yourself?
No, I
you
just
won't
want to
listen.
explain to you what the story
Perry,
is. If
you don't need
give
to
me
explain, okay?
give
It's
me
a
30
fucking.
It kind of sounds like Lux, doesn't it? It sounds a little like Lux, like an American Lux.
He's got a little bit of Luxie in there.
Yeah.
Stupid
Little lady
idea.
boy, a little bit of
Okay?
lady boy.
I think I could work on that. voice.
Perry, it's a dumb idea. I'm
Can
telling
you
you,
give me 30?
it's
It's
dumb.
done. Can you give me 30 seconds?
It's dumb.
It's
Perry,
done,
what
I
is
said.
wealth?
Can you give
Perry,
me 30
please answer.
seconds?
There's Sad reading his fortune cookie questions. What is wealth? What is happiness?
What is the meaning of life?
No.
What is boring?
What
I
is
think
happiness?
it's dumb. Don't do it anymore. I gave you
Archie,
feedback. What
I've
more
done
can
it.
I tell
Anyone
you?
that
You
passes
didn't
away
mention
with
how much
any-
money was donated in my son's name, and it's a
Give me
fucking
a
Canadian
second.
charity that I know nothing about.
Give me a second. Can I have a couple of seconds or not?
Sure.
Please.
He's
very
passive-aggressive
there,
Curly.
it was-
That's called
Can
passive-aggressive.
you let me talk? Can you let me talk? I just want to talk, okay?
Yeah,
Can you
just give
give
me
me a
30
moment?
seconds. Just give me 30 seconds, Archie.
Family foundation like mine.
What
Not
sort of
mine.
money would they have
Just let
donated?
me
Tell me
finish.
that. $50? $20? You sound like a fucking Rockefeller.
Well, it was $100. It's not a lot, but that's what I
Okay.
gave.
Well, look,
That's
you know what?
okay.
For
Just
your
let-
$100, stick it up your fucking ass and don't contact people who've lost family. Okay? It's a
Oh.
dumb idea.
You don't want to hear what happened and how I.
I don't give a fuck. You contact me like you're a Rockefeller. You're gonna
You
do this
want
wonderful
to
thing.
make
It's
money on
garbage.
it? I'm sorry. This
It's
isn't about
garbage.
making
You shouldn't
money.
have wasted
This is
my
for your
time.
son, for your son.
Look at Mike the Snake keeps getting more and more nervous. Watch. Look, he's grabbing his headphones.
Like I'm
This is
saying
done
to
for
you.
your son, not for you to make money.
Ooh.
Well,
I'm
you
sorry.
contact me and say I want to make a donation. Then you fuck around
did.
with you wanted this address for $100. Don't fuck it. I thought it'd be like $1,000 or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay?
you were in it for the money. If you should
No,
have
you're
told me
supposed
that.
to be
If
donating
you're in it for the money,
charity,
then I
and you
made a
don't let me
mistake.
pick the charity. There's many charities I would have picked, but you want to donate it to your fucking charity.
What charity would you have picked, Archie? Dim Sung or Us? What charity would it be?
I got to be totally honest with you there, Curly. You know what I
Totally.
would have done?
I have no idea.
I had a cat charity. I had a cat charity I donated to in China.
Oh,
had
cats
cat-
in China.
Pussies
Is that
in
for your
China.
favorite fucking teriyaki fried cat or what?
There's a lady I found in China who actually feeds street cats.
Yeah, sure. I hope she gave you a good massage with that fucking story.
Did you say that she feeds people street cat?
Exactly, Doc. Exactly. I think he misunderstood. Maybe he didn't get the. You got a super chat from
That's
Patek
considered
Chris.
a delicacy somewhere.
Patek Chris, $5 New Zealand. Pluta, profile a King's Cross nightclub operator who wears a Yachtmaster too. How nasty and pregnant is he? You know
That's
what?
the landlord's
He'd wear
watch.
A
That's a-
JLC master compressor. That's what he'd fucking wear, and he'd rip your head off.
Give us that look. How's the look? How would you look before you rip somebody's head off? There you go. There's a fucking screenshot. There you go. That's a badass fucking doorman right there.
Somebody's doing.
Give it to him, Arch. So, Arch, what are we gonna do about getting Perry back? I mean, you're starting to alienate poor Hermie. These are your punters.
Oh, fuck. Hermie's a pain in the ass. Let me tell you something about Hermie.
Yeah, but he's your pain in the ass. Come on.
20, just let me get this super chat. 20 ARS, 20 ass after Google and taxes, still 1 cent, Arch. And we got the Fragrant Discount Boutique. Keep doing it. Keep doing all the good. Grey hair can often be considered distinguished.
I feel like somebody else said that.
Yeah, he's just rereading old super chats. It's a shtick that he does.
Boy. Let me put it on
I'm
mute.
trying to give value. I want to make sure we didn't miss any. Let me say something to you, Curly. Can I tell you something, Curly? By the way, I want to ask you one question. If you had a choice of my 6 second-hand watches or OC's one watch, which watch would you go? Which way would you go? Give me the
I want
honest
I
truth.
want the box. I want the box, and I want the 6 watches. What do you think I would go for?
Well, everyone's saying they'd go for one watch from OC. They said, but I'm saying I'd rather have those 6 second-hand stunners.
But the problem is, I don't know why you're including the Speedy was a gift. You didn't buy that watch. So really, you're talking about 5 watches you paid for, not 6, and a box. So 5 watches and a box. That you can't include the Speedy, but I would still take the 5 watches and a box over one Patek for sure.
Definitely.
First
I
thing
think
I
you
would
could
do.
have improvement though.
Yeah, well, I would get rid of the JLC. I would get rid of the
Zenith.
the Breguet. I'd probably keep the Zenith. I like the Zenith. I've always liked that Zenith. I like the colors in it. I like the way it looks.
You can get rid of the lessers. And
That would be my shitter. That would be my everyday shitter.
But you can get yourself a Pepsi, and that's what you need in this collection. You need a Pepsi.
Nah, I'm not a fucking Pepsi. That's a sheep's watch. I'd take everything. I'd sell it, and I'd get myself a couple of vintage watches. I do like vintage watches.
Patek Philippe, $5. Thoughts on the newly unveiled C8 ZR1? Pull it up and get your panties.
Ooh, you know what this means? We're transitioning to Pillow 5, baby. The boss is calling for Pillow 5 talk.
Apparently,
let's see that bad boy. Unveiled C8 ZR1. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
It's got to be north of 700 horsepower.
See how much faster it goes than say the E-Ray. See if it's faster than an E-Ray. Yeah. E-Ray's pretty cool. I saw one.
I'd take that. That's good old American muscle right there. I mean, I'd take a Ford F40.
What do you think of that? Isn't that?
That's fucking gorgeous. Let's get some specs on it. What are the specs?
Yeah.
Please don't tell me it has a fucking twin turbo.
1,000 horsepower.
Fuck.
That's what they
Please
were
don't tell me it's turbocharged.
What's wrong with a twin turbo?
Fuck
it might
that.
be supercharged.
Yeah, I want supercharged. If I'm gonna go forced induction, it's got to be supercharged. I want the wine. I want the wine.
Be supercharged.
It's a different. It does the same thing, Curly.
Not really.
I got to be honest with you, Curly.
I can't read it. Yeah.
I always saw you in a vet. You're a vet man. You've always seemed to me to be a vet man. Look at that.
I've had a few.
Fuck.
I've had a
the
few.
first mid-engine 2024 C8. That's over 600. You were saying 600, Doc?
I
didn't
said
say
it's got to be
600,
north
but
of
somebody said
700.
1,000.
The last edition was like 750 horsepower. So this has
But
got to
that
be
one-
well north of 700.
I don't know what it just said, but it seems like it said it.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't even read it. He just skips through it. You and Lux got to have fucking. You and Lux got ADD when it
Attention
comes
deficit.
to fucking.
Yeah.
Somebody
That's
pays for the
testing
content.
the rear wing.
Yeah, but who cares? It's been unveiled. Can you? I can't read
Yeah,
it. Can you
I
tell
don't
me?
need to see it in.
Saying it's a poor man Lambo. $2.
That's true. That's true. He's not
Nothing
lying,
wrong with
but
that. Nothing wrong with that. But why are we looking at it in camo when they've released the pictures where you can see what it looks like in life?
because he wants to return to talking about his JLC.
Good point, Curly.
800 twin turbo. Ah, fuck. So what is this? A 6-cylinder mid-engine? What the fuck, man? They even destroyed this fucking thing. I thought the Stingray, they were going to keep the
Mid-engine.
6-cylinder.
Mid-engine. 5.5 liter V8.
Oh, it is a V8. Okay. Twin turbo V8. Oh, well. No whining.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if it were supercharged.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. Maybe the Maybe they had issues.
I don't
with
like the
cooling.
rice burner. I don't like the rice burner air dam in the front. That's got to go.
No, it's too ridiculous. That's
I don't
gonna
like the
cause
giant.
trouble,
I don't like
Curly.
the giant wing either.
I'm not. I was going to say I'd get rid of the wing
No.
before I got rid of the splitter in the front.
I get rid of both.
Maybe it's optional too. A lot of the times the wing and the splitter are optional.
Usually in the ZR1s, they come with everything, except I don't know. Hey, all right. Thanks, Arch. What do you have something more important to go to other than what Tan paid for? Fuck.
Curly,
man's
he may have
Lambo.
already, he may have already checked out.
I'm here.
He's
Yeah.
you're doing that. You're doing like an impression of Biden, where you're kind of like staring, but you're like staring through everything. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Are you happy he's
Dementia.
out now? Are you happy he's out? Tell me this.
He's not. He's never been in. The fuck?
Are you happy he's out?
Oh, that's. I'd actually prefer Biden to Harris, honestly.
What's up, Seth?
Oh, how could you say that?
I just did. I think that I just don't
Biden
like.
Biden pretends to be a leftist, but he's actually still a blue dog Democrat.
But I mean,
Harris is a fucking Marxist.
Harris has accepted and eventually told herself so many lies. It's just crazy. I mean, when you have to lie about your race, I'm sorry. That's just too much. You know, I just think that's too much.
Hey,
it doesn't take much to go back in history and see that less than 10 years ago, she was insisting she was East Indian heritage, based upon Indian and Jamaican, with family history, proud Jamaican slave owner heritage. But I guess now it's convenient to say she's black,
He's
and
lost.
now I
Look
think
at him.
she's trying to
He's
say
fucking
she's
Doc.
African American.
We lost him, Doc. Doc, you lost him. Look at him. He's done.
Doesn't
You froze him.
Doesn't that look
You
like
just froze
Biden?
him.
But
You
doesn't
just
that
froze
look like
him.
Biden?
I don't know what that looks like with that haircut and that fucking I mean, it looks like he's got a pothole on the top of his head.
Look,
Look at him,
looks
he's frozen.
Well,
He's frozen.
Biden
You
did
froze
that.
him.
I didn't do it.
You
did.
literally fucking. He's in a black
I
hole.
didn't
You
do it.
put him
You
in a
did.
black hole.
You
He's
did.
done. I didn't
was
do
trying to
nothing.
work
I
with
mean,
him. I was trying to work with him. I was trying to calm him down. I was trying to work with him like I worked with you, and things worked fantastically with you. I think it's just fantastic. But he's much.
he's not coming back. He's not. What are we going to
He's
do now?
much less
Doc?
receptive, and that's the
Oh,
problem.
look, he's back. Device not connected. Try again, Archie. Device not connected.
Should we bring him into the show or just leave him backstage?
We got.
You make the call, Curly. You make the
we
call.
got 22. We got 22 minutes to kill, Doc. Yeah, so it's kind of cool that that our argument is being vindicated. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong. I mean, we're never going to get the truth.
For
But-
me, the biggest thing for me is that just being critical thinking. The idea that a 20-year-old with no experience as an assassin for the first time would get up on a roof like that and be able to do it.
Did you see you know the most interesting thing that I saw, and it actually unfortunately came from CNN. Did you know that where that kid was laying down in a prone position on the roof? Did you see right behind him the window that was open? That's where those guys were. The detail that was supposed to be on that roof were in the window behind the shooter, and they were more elevated than the shooter. They were the ones that took the picture and spread the picture to the boots on the ground from that window.
And that means they were elevated because the picture they took was from above.
Yeah, they took that picture of him fucking climbing the air conditioning unit.
Which means it would have been very easy then to.
Well, where the fuck's the backpack? They can't. They still haven't figured out. The FBI guy, the FBI director said, "Well, the The rifle that he used did have a folding stock, so that may have contributed to his ability to conceal it. All fucking mumbo jumbo talk. Hey, there he is. He's got his latte.
Hello.
You're back.
Curly.
You're back.
Curly. Can I tell you something honestly, Curly?
Sure, honestly, always. Yep. Go ahead. Shoot.
Look, the thing you've got to realize is, Curly, those Corvettes, right? They're American. You should be proud to be an American. They're an amazing car for what they are.
It's actually it's very strong
and
very strong work from GM.
Whether it's a supercharger or turbo. Turbo is so much better than supercharging, Curly.
Well, it's easier to do maintenance on it. I'll agree that it's easier to do maintenance on it, but in terms of performance, I'm not so sure. It's just it's easier to put a turbo on a non-turbo engine, like an aftermarket turbo. It's a lot easier to put an aftermarket turbo on than to.
There's too much that could go wrong with bi-turbos, Arch. I'd rather have a blower, and I love the way blowers sound.
Aren't bi-turbos, they're twin scroll, meaning they've got low range, low band, and high band.
Whatever.
I just what's
you could
it
take
called?
a turbo and go pound it. Fucking turbo.
What's it called when you have a supercharger? It opens up and you get that.
The roar.
No, it's like it's.
You talking about blow off valve? That's turbocharged.
Yes. Oh, that's a turbo.
Yeah.
I like naturally aspirated.
Superchargers, they whine because the higher the RPM is, the more resistance you get on the belt and the pulley, so they make that noise.
One of the cars has both. I can't remember which one it is.
Bugatti.
Is that the one? It has a supercharger and a turbo.
Bugatti's got four turbochargers, I think.
I just like naturally aspirated. What's wrong with naturally aspirated? Oh, sorry.
Nothing.
Bi-turbos are very popular today, almost as popular as trans turbos, you know, diversity bullshit.
There you go. Superchargers hate heat. That is true.
Oh, is that right?
It's the reason why I thought maybe they didn't put a supercharger in, because I know that they were having issues with heat a little bit with the Vet.
I just like the sounds that a blower makes. I don't know. I mean, Pavel says, name a supercar or hypercar of today that has a blower. I don't know. What do you consider a hypercar and Demon, Shelby GT 500s. I'll take that over Porsches any day. Sorry, I'm not that picky. I like good old American muscle.
We got a super chat in, guys. Look at this. A fantastic super chat in from a great patriot. CB, $2. I would rather buy a Chrysler Reliance than a Vet. Oh, shit. And Mr. Bark says, guys, thoughts on the JLC Q168-24210. Supercharged as shitters. Go for turbo. 168-2410. I'm just calling it up now. This is beautiful. It's a Tourbillon JLC. I think it's 140,000. Now the funny thing is, I know somebody who bought one. Secondhand, they can be an amazing bargain. Okay, secondhand, they are an amazing bargain. Here it is on the screen now. It's a beautiful Master Ultra Thin Tourbillon. Fucking amazing. JLC makes some amazing stuff, guys.
What do you think,
Tudor to you says American muscle can only drive straight, period. Well, I mean, there's a lot of American muscle that broke Nuremberg records. So Cadillac CTS, Vet.
The Vet's
Shelby GT 350. So
the mid-engine Vet has been impressive for a lot of those drivers out there. They say it's every bit as good.
Yeah.
It's no longer a straight line machine.
But hey, You want to pay 300 grand, 250 grand for some fucking hypercars? Knock your socks off.
Yeah, not
And where
everybody
can you
has the
drive?
cash laying
I'd
around.
like to know, where can you even drive these things?
Mexico. Got to go to Mexico.
I see people stomping on it to get on the freeway, and that's about it.
You'd be surprised at 3 o'clock in the morning on an open highway if you want to take the chance.
That's a whole nother matter, and
Of
I'm
getting a
usually,
reckless
I'm
driving
usually
ticket, but-
asleep right there. But I have noticed, you know, there's nothing that says that if you're, you know, approaching an on-ramp on a freeway, there's nothing that says you can't just hit it and get up to speed quick. And yeah.
Hey, Arch,
Little exciting.
you know that you're still this month, you're still double of what your so-called competition is making a month.
Hey, that's incredible.
Your numbers are not that bad.
No, and I've had talk to Mookie. Mookie is amazing. That guy is incredible. You know.
I know that.
Welcome.
Speaking of Mookie, we got a Mookie Lounge after show after this show. What do you think about that?
There you
That's
go.
fantastic, Curly.
I might even do I might even do an unboxing of my own. I've got a very, very limited edition bespoke watch that is gonna knock everybody's socks off. I think I'll unbox it Saturday.
You got a new watch? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, I got the watch, the apocalyptic watch. This watch can cause an apocalypse on any stream.
It's like a G-Shock or something?
No, G-Shock. I'm telling you, it's the most impressive thing I've ever seen.
And we got a super chat from CB. Pull up a Chrysler Reliant. Chrysler Reliant. You know, I tell you the truth, Chrysler.
I can't believe CB's talking about fucking Chrysler K cars.
Because he's trolling us right now. He's trolling us.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I love them. I love them. In the day, these were so cool. Don't you see that? They were so cool.
I had a cousin of mine that bought a what the fuck was that thing? A Chrysler 4-door New Yorker Landau. He thought he was like the biggest gangster in the world with that. That, and he had the cell phone antenna stuck on the window. He had a Motorola cell phone in it. The fucking chooch car. Everybody was buying. Remember, that's when the Cadillac Sevilles had the fucking turtleback trunk. You had the cut-off Eldos, the little Eldorados. Look at that thing, the Chrysler K car. Man, those things sold like hotcakes, that's for sure. He ain't lying.
All about A to B, but without any style.
No style. But it was practical. It was, America's answer to fucking subcompacts and compacts.
Were they reliable?
It's like Chrysler saw what Ford did when they made the Mustang 2, and they said, oh, 2 can play at that game. And they came out with this.
I mean, look at the thing, Archie. Look at the fucking thing. I mean, it's
Dark
like
times.
It's like a brick with four fucking tires.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to call my my ex-wife's car a brick. It was a Subaru Forester. I used to call that a brick.
I had this. Who the fuck made that thing? It wasn't Dodge. I think it was Mitsubishi Colt. I had a Colt, a 5-speed Colt.
Ah, you had a Mitsubishi. I've driven Mitsubishi Colts. That's cool.
I'll tell you what, that little piece of shit, used to get me around. I used to go fucking pheasant hunting with that car. Me, my partner, and his 2 dogs.
Well, I tell you what,
good times in that little shitter.
A Colt looks nicer than a K car.
Garbage fucking heaters, man, freezing your balls off. When you went above 55, that thing never fucking got warm, the heater in that car. It's almost as bad as having a VW bus.
Was it that Colt
That's
that
what
you
it
had?
looks like.
Well, Doc, it was either he drove his VW bus and we froze our balls off, or I drove that little piece of shit Colt. And
Didn't they make one that was a fastback though? That's what I
don't
was
know.
thinking of.
I mean, mine
That's
was a
what I was thinking
hatchback. I don't know
This
what
is like,
fastback.
yeah, this they had.
They
I
made
thought
a. They
had
did
them-
make a. They did make some kind of a little high performance fucking Colt. It was
That's
a
what I
piece
was
of
thinking.
shit.
Oh yeah, but at least it looked better than a K.
It was
car
great
did.
on gas. It always started. I never locked it. I didn't give a flying fuck about it.
Well,
sometimes
essentially, it was a
sometimes it's pretty
Mitsubishi.
nice. It's nice having a reliable beater sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
And then I went from that thing, Doc, and then I went off the showroom floor. I bought an F-150, not a crew cab, but they called it a king cab, you know, an extended cab with a 6-inch lift kit on it and 35-inch tires. I went from that little piece of shit to a monster truck. Yeah, it was a hoopty, man. That was a great little hoopty. Fucking great on gas. I used to put $11 worth of gas in that thing. It would last me a month. Nobody stole that car. I didn't give a shit about it. I went into shit neighborhoods. Nobody was so inconspicuous.
Oh my
Pull
God.
up the Chrysler Reliant, known as the K car. Amazing. That was the first. That was the. I think first front wheel drive car I ever
You know,
had.
the J body. What about the J body? Remember the J body cars?
No,
The J platform.
I have no idea. That was the only.
They
I've only
the
had.
Cadillac Cinnamon. The Cinnamon.
Yeah, that was
Remember
a piece
the
of shit.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, that thing was a piece of
Yeah.
shit.
It
I think
was
I've only had 3 foreign cars. I had a
Cinnamon.
Volvo.
Remember
I
that?
had that Colt.
It wasn't
and then I had
foreign.
a.
J platform. They were garbage.
I don't think
Just
they
go
were
through
foreign.
them and
I
take
think they were
every
American.
quality out of.
Mitsubishi?
No.
Sorry?
The what he's talking about. The
No,
the
I'm
Chevy
talking about the only.
Cavalier.
I had a Volvo. I had that Mitsubishi, and then I had a BMW 318. That's my 3 foreign cars. Other
Fuck,
than that,
when did you have
I've
a
had all American.
318?
86, 87, something like that.
What
So that
year was your BMW, Curly?
It was an E36. It sounds like.
No, it was a 318. It was a 80. I want to say it was an 81 or an 82. It was my cousin's. He totaled it. They fixed it, and then I bought it from him.
So it's an E30.
That'd be an E21. That'd be an E21, Doc.
No, it was a
Like
318 two-door. It was a 318
I thought he said
two-door.
it was a.
No, but E21's a body style, Curly. It's a shape. They had different versions. That's like saying a J car or whatever. E21 is the body. Does it look like one of these here?
Yeah, it looks like the one in very top right-hand, top right. It was the same
It
color,
had
too.
how many headlights did you have?
I had one headlight on each side. Did they have
Okay,
one
yeah,
or two?
that'd be an E21, Doc.
Was that when he
E20
bought it? It was 80. He bought it new in 81. It was a 318, two-door 81.
Yep, 2-liter. They were a good car, Doc. Doc, he
was a good beater.
What
That
did
was a
your
good
uncle
beater.
do? That's a lot of money in the day. They were expensive, Curly.
It was my cousin. It was my cousin. He was up. He had
What did he
a
do?
sound studio, recording studio.
He would have been a playboy with that car.
Yeah, he had a fucking he had a Rolex Pepsi. Fucking dingleberry that he is.
Okay,
Yeah, he
here we
did pretty
go.
good. He did some soundtracks for Chicago, the band Chicago.
Fuck, he's a celebrity.
Nah, he wasn't a celebrity. He was a fucking knucklehead. He did well for himself.
The Reliant K. Look at these. These are fucking ugly as fuck. They're that's like
Yeah, they are ugly.
lettuce. Oh, you got the wood paneling.
Delicious.
It's almost as bad as when they came out with the Tauruses,
Yeah.
the Ford Tauruses. They sold
Dr.
millions
Bob's
of them.
Nightmare. I can picture Art in a pink Mary Kay Cadillac. Pink Mary Kay
A Seville.
Cadillac. Let's have a look.
I could see Archie sporting a pink Seville. That's a Fleetwood Brougham. Look at that hag. Look at that fucking old hag.
Oh my God! Look at that! Isn't that beautiful?
Is that
Jeez,
is
Curly,
that Mary
how can you
Kay?
get
her-
so
is that-
nasty? She doesn't look.
Is that Mary Kay herself?
I think it might.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Looks about the right age. Oh, she's not alive anymore, right?
No way.
I don't know what happened to Mary Kay. What happened to her?
I think she might be. If she's alive, she's got to be 100.
No, she's not alive.
I'm looking it up now.
Okay,
Mary
boys.
Kay.
I got to go get the other show ready to go, Arch. So the link
Hey,
is
no
set.
worries.
No,
Thank you.
no worries.
Thank you.
We'll
Couple
talk
more
to you.
minutes.
See you,
then,
Doc.
Curly.
See you, Arch. Yep, whatever.
Nick-
Take your time.
Take it easy, Curly.
See you guys.
CB. Nothing was beating a fat chick in a car. Nothing was beating a fat chick in a K car.
Mary Kay was founded by Mary Kay Ash. Sorry, I didn't know you were going on there.
They closed in March 2020. The company closed operation in Australia and New Zealand.
Which company?
She passed away
In 2001. Yeah. If she were alive, she'd got to be at least 100 if she was alive. I don't know, though. Does it say when she was born? Probably somewhere. Probably somewhere it says it. Somewhere it says it.
Amazing stuff, isn't it? Her name was Mary Kay Ash.
Yeah.
She had a fortune of nearly $100 million. She died in 2001. She was 83. There you go.
Right. So if she was alive now, she'd be well over 100. So, yeah. I wonder
Incredible
if she had
stuff.
family. I don't remember anybody talking about it. You know? She had three kids. So I'm sure they were going after it. 3 kids and 3 husbands.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're right. She did too. Yes. Yes.
So
interesting story.
yeah. Anyhow, it just looked like her standing next to the Cadillac there. Sort of the big hair. The big hair made me think, oh, is that Mary Kay? I remember she had the big hair.
Yeah.
My godmother used to do a little bit with Mary Kay Cosmetics and then switched over to Avon. So
Yeah, I thought they were okay. Weren't they? Mary Kay was reasonable quality, wasn't it?
I have no idea. I never wore any of the makeup.
Yeah.
None idea whatsoever.
No idea. Yeah. Avon. Avon was reasonably priced. I remember Avon as a kid. That was okay, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember she was selling the stuff when I was a kid, and so the whole family would buy from her, just to, try to support her. So I had all these little decanters that look like cars.
Yeah, that's right. They did that, didn't they?
Yeah, I had them all on my dresser.
Yes.
Thunderbird,
Yeah.
Mustang, Volkswagen. I don't remember. Different kind of cars they'd come out with, and it would have different colognes in it.
Yeah, geez, Doc, you brought back memories. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was probably the only kid in elementary school wearing cologne.
You were always a very stylish, ahead of your time sort of guy, Doc.
I don't think it really mattered, but I was wearing it because I had it. I don't think it really mattered. You know what? The chicks are just looking for the jock bad boy, and anything else that you do if you're not doesn't really matter. You can be nice, you can wear cologne, you can do all those things. Doesn't matter. If you're a good-looking guy, they like that look. You're all muscle and you look like you're the quarterback on the football team. They're loving you.
Yes. It's a different world, Doc. What did you think? Can I ask you seriously, jokes aside, Doc, jokes aside, What did you
Okay.
think? What did you think of my collection there compared to? I thought that was a really good topic there. Okay, OC's
I have to say,
piece
I
is
do like
fucking
OC's
beautiful.
watch. It's a very nice watch. I like the color of the dial.
It is gorgeous. It is very gorgeous. And
There's also there's a World Time that has that same blue.
but I asked you the question, Doc. What do you
Yes.
think
Yes, sir.
the comparison? My box, 6 of those watches instead of 1. What do you think of that? Tell me that.
I think I'd probably prefer to have 6 to 1. I don't
What do you
think I
think,
could be a
Doc?
one and done kind of guy. I'd rather have 6. And
Okay, just ignore the Grand Seiko and the Tudor, but the other 6 in the box is the same money second hand as what our friend paid for that one Patek. Now, admittedly, it is a better Patek than mine. I'd agree so, but mine is also not dog vomit either. It's not dog vomit.
no, yours is nice.
Um,
But I just, obviously I'm not as much of a fan of the Open Heart Zenith, and I'm not as much of a fan of the JLC. And I still think that since the Tudor's not really yours, right? The Tudor's not yours, right?
No, well, that's not included. We're just the 6. The
Yeah.
6. We're comparing
So
the 6.
that's not really yours. So I think you'd benefit from a splash of color like a Pepsi would bring. That's what I think.
The Pepsi's expensive, Doc. I don't like to buy.
That's why you got to get rid of the JLC and you got to get rid of the Zenith so you can afford a Pepsi. That's the reason. It's the reason that I say I'm not a fan of the JLC and the Zenith. I think you can get rid of those and apply the money to a Pepsi. And I think that's a reasonable endeavor. I think you can do that. Might be a little bit of money you have to put into it afterwards, but not a huge amount.
No, that's a fair point, Doc.
I think you can do it, and I think you'd be very happy if you did it. I know you like your bluesy as far as your Rolex. I know you like your bluesy. I know you like your Explorer. Fine. But you got to admit, the Pepsi is instant gratification. Every time you look at the time or glance.
Can we upvote, please? Upvote.
Upvote.
Please have an upvote.
But I mean,
Doc,
the collection is definitely, it's nothing to shake a stick at. It's definitely nice.
Yeah. I know. I got to tell you, Doc, seriously, I want to ask you this. Look, aren't you happy that Joe Biden stepped aside? I mean, seriously, I think it's going to be a better race, don't you think?
Here's what I think should have happened. What should have happened, because they've been hiding Joe, and the media has been carrying the DNC's water and hiding Joe and acting like they were shocked, like, oh, I had no idea Joe Biden had dementia. So what they should have actually done instead is had a real Democratic primary where, since it's supposed to be about democracy, you could actually have people voting on who they think is the better candidate. And the primary allows for vetting and figuring out who is the best candidate.
So
and if you remember,
this all along, is that what you're saying?
oh, this was planned. I predicted it years ago. It was planned, absolutely planned. Because this way they get to choose, and the voters, they don't have to worry about the voters. So, but the beauty though would be that, first of all, you could have RFK in there, but they don't want RFK, and they know that voters might pick him. So that's part of the reason why they didn't allow for a primary, because they didn't want the voters to choose Robert F. Kennedy, and they don't like Robert F. Kennedy. So that's one, and by the way, Robert F. Kennedy is probably one of those few candidates on that side that could beat Trump, according to polls. So anyhow, it's not about winning though. It's about keeping somebody who's going to do their do what they want them to do. So, but that's what it should have been if it were really a democratic
Say, who's in
process.
charge of this master conspiracy? Can I ask you that?
Oh, the Democratic National Committee is run by, you know, the elites who donate the most, generally speaking. There's also, of course, the people who don't necessarily donate the most, but just have historical clout, like the Clintons as an example, the Obamas as an example.
Okay.
And they get to choose. And this isn't even a done deal, by the way. It's not necessarily Kamala. I think it's 50-50 whether they keep Kamala, because they know Kamala is a losing candidate. They know if Biden didn't have approval ratings that were great, Kamala's are even lower.
Oh, is that right?
According to the polls. And according to history, because when she ran in 2020, she had to drop out because she had less than 1%. That's right. She didn't have support. Because they had a debate, and when they had to debate, one of the candidates, Tulsi Gabbard, who I would think would be fantastic in there, Tulsi Gabbard destroyed her in the debate. She just basically dropped all these truth bombs, all you know, all that was needed. She went from double digit, whatever it was, to 1%.
Okie dokie, Doc. Doc, I'm going to wrap this show up. I want to thank all the super chatters. I especially want to say a big thank you to OC for coming on. It was very good to see his beautiful watch.
It is a nice watch.
I'm going to end the poll, and just out of interest there, 36% of people said they preferred to have Archie Luxury's 6-piece than the one watch. 36. See, that is growing. That is actually quite considerable. That's a good stance.
It's a better thing.
Okay.
It's better to have a few different watches.
Got some great people to thank. We got Rich Mitch. We got Happy Meal. We got Mr. Zoso. We got Showcase Watches. Golden Baba. Patek Philippe. We've got Patek Philippe, P-Cars, Mr. Zoso, Patek Philippe, CB, Patek Philippe, GD, Herman Love, Patek Philippe, Nick M, GD, Ducky, Gildan, Herman Love, Secret Uzi Monies, JD, GD, Herman Love. We got Dilma 78. Original OC, thank you so much. CB, Patek Philippe, Spinnaker, CB, Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe, GD, Mr. Bark, Cannoli Cream, Patek Chris, The Fragrance Decant Boutique, CB, Patek Chris, Patek Philippe, CB, Mr. Bark, CB, Mr. Bob's Nightmare, and CB. Guys, that is the show for today. We will be back tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Upvote! Upvote! Upvote!